Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today it's Gems of War Church with the choir. Let's finish up the world event and the invasion, and if we have time, we might do some Horde mimics and some vault keys. Just other stuff I need to do, stuff like that. Let's do our adventure board and dungeon though first. Dungeon very important on Sunday. Let's see what's in the adventure board. We got keys. Ooh, we got writs. So this is why you do it. I say it every single time. Make it a habit. I'm not going to go too far, but, you know, make it a habit so you don't miss writs like this. Stuff like this. VIP keys, verses, you know, deeds, writs, stuff like that. What's going on, AC? How's it going? Getting some adventure board done real quick with the Chad Fiona MVS team. Good old Phoenicia. Hopefully it sounds good. Gotta jump into the chat and stuff here. So luckily I can just blow up my Leprechaun, hit my Phoenicia, win. Like always. I have a lot of people saying that the new World Quest is like... You know, I put out that five first teams video, or like right before they did the stupid update where they put in the World Quest. I have a couple, not like a lot of people, but 2, 3, 4 people saying like, you know, complaining about the video, like it doesn't work because of the new World Quest. Is it that hard? Like, have any of you had to do that new quest that's at the beginning of the game? My response is always like, get that done and then apply the video. Like, I'm gonna have to, like the professor said, I'm gonna have to run through that. I'm gonna have to start another new account playthrough. Run through that new quest to see what everyone's talking about, you know? What up, Elgin's Toy and Hiram Hawk? Still trying to jump in the chat here. Live chat. Live chat. Okay, I got it. And a couple other things. Blow up the board, cast our Phoenicia, and win. You just use Rowan for this until you get Phoenicia. Black Manacles. Shouldn't have too much trouble, even on the harder ones. Can devour, maybe. Cast your Rowan a couple times, you'll be fine. I don't know, is it like really hard? Are they gonna make something like super hard at the very beginning of the game? Like, I don't get it. I know it's beginners playing it, so they don't understand the game yet and stuff, and I understand that part, but I don't remember having like a ton of trouble at the very, very early parts of the game, even when I didn't know what to do. Tank, mana generators, damage dealers. It's RPG. But I'm gonna try it out for sure. I just gotta figure it out. You know how it is. It takes me weeks or months to apply something I want to do. But I will eventually. I feel like I just got done with that new account playthrough too. They always do that to me. They switch the game up right when I'm at the worst time for me. It's like hitting all the red lights around town, like I always do. Developers always changing stuff up after I put out a big video that I spent time on. Missed a blue extra turn there. Did you see that? Gives me a chance to cast the Bronze Lock Pistol for once. Morning Boomstick. Thank you so much, Elgin's Toy. Donation to the church. Yeah, pass the plate around. We're on a weird train, though, instead of a church. So you're the conductor of the train. Appreciate it so much. You're a legend. Everybody, say thank you to Elgin's Toy. Elgin's Toy is a freaking legend. Really, really appreciate it. $10. Probably more than that since it's from different currency. Freaking inflation, you know. Dude, I was looking at some stuff online today, just buying some stuff for my other job, you know. I buy some things online, and stuff is like so expensive right now. Just normal stuff that I used to buy for way cheaper. I was like, what the heck? 'Cause I'll buy stuff in like bulk. And I don't need it like every month, so I don't like see the prices go up too crazy. So I try to buy for like 6 months or whatever. Like buy in bulk so I get it cheaper. And just in the last 6 months it went up like a ton, like double. Like holy crap. This sucks. It's kind of like gas. They keep saying how the gas prices are gonna go down, but I haven't seen it very much. Something about a tax they might take off and go down like 20 cents or something like that. Let's see here. Trey Bobuff with the 10. Freaking another legend. A spotter on the train. Everybody say thank you to Trey and Elgins. Show some gratitude in the chat for me. I wish I could do it more. Excuse me. Wish I was better at showing gratitude, but you guys do it for me in the chat. I really, really appreciate it. Elgin's Toy and Trey Bobuff. Conductor and spotter of the train. Really, really appreciate it so much. Helps me keep going. Thank you for the support. Let's do dungeon. Very important on Sunday. If you do one day out of the whole week, you gotta do Sunday. I recommend doing every single day, but I see people looking at... I don't even want to say it because I'm going to do a video about it, but I feel like I'm big enough now to where I get spies. So I'm not going to say it out loud, but definitely do your dungeons every day, especially on Sunday. It'll help you with that problem that you're typing into YouTube. Donation to the church. Trey, thanks, man. My voice don't want to work this morning. Sorry, y'all. Elgin says, I have no idea how hard that quest would be as a beginner. Can't really picture it. Same here. Are they going to make something like super hard at the very beginning of the game? I mean, you got to take with a grain of salt because they're brand new to the game too, so anything's going to be hard. And that's no shade or anything. I was a beginner at some point too. I had no idea what I was doing. But are they really going to make something like super duper hard at the very, very beginning of the game? Like, I don't see it. I remember like the stuff I was doing at the very beginning 2 different times, and I didn't have very much trouble. It's not like I lost any battles or anything, but I have the, you know, I have hindsight or whatever. I have wisdom. I've already played it before, so it's hard for me to replicate being a beginner again when I already know how to play the game. The only way I could really even replicate that is like maybe find somebody that's never played the game before and have them play the game and then like me watch them. I don't know. Maybe somebody in my household, but I don't know how that would turn out as a video or something. Try to teach my 6-year-old how to play or something. Might be a good idea. Get her on the mic and stuff. Good morning, Boomstick, Trey, Elgins, Hiram Hawk, ACAC, Trey with the 10, legend. Appreciate it. Boomstick says, hey Cinny, so I'm in the dead teddy bears with my alt. The Paragon left the guild. I was in 2nd for points. Does that mean I'd be Paragon? You should be. Should be if they left. I don't see why not. That's crazy the Paragon left. Do we need people, by the way? That'd be a good thing to say at the beginning of the video here. Yeah, we need 2 people. If anybody wants to join the Mana Bombers, would really appreciate it. You get to join Boomstick's guild, my guild, DC United, Mike Irwin. I don't want to say all the names. Hey, I can say all the names. Ready? Got Boomstick. Got Daz. We got, you know, that guy, Rob. You'll join because of that, you know. You join because of that. Sinnycool, of course. Who cares about him? But, you know, we got this guy right here, so join up. I know how it is. Thizboy, the man, DC. Zeus right there. Really messy. So you're not just joining my guild. Joining other people that also make videos that you care more about. So I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Let's see. Dungeon, I did it. Alright, let's go and do one of these. Let's see how far along we are here. Boomstick said, or will it revert to the old Paragon assuming the player is in the guild? Ooh, that's a good question. I would guess you would be Paragon. It's gonna apply the points from that most recent Guild Wars, and it'll just get rid of him and move everybody up one or whatever. Elgin said I would if I was on PS4, but I'm not, even though I could be. Maybe you need to start over and tell me how it goes. I'm just kidding. It's hard to fight the burnout sometimes. Like, am I going to start a third account? Has anybody ever done that? I don't think so. At least not on YouTube, I'm saying. Like, I'm sure somebody's out there has done 3 accounts before, but am I going to record my third account now? I probably will. Are we done with this? Yeah, we're done, so there's no point of me doing it. Another tip here, you don't need to waste your time doing events if it's already done. You got all the rewards. You can get class experience if you want. I just think you can do other things that will serve your account better. It's not helping the guild anymore to do this. So worry about yourself at that point, because you're not helping other people anymore. So you can say it gives you class experience or whatever, and you have turns and stuff, and it gives you twice as many, but I would recommend going and doing difficulty 12 Explorer or your delves or opening vault keys or anything else than just plugging away at this when you're already done. Kind of a waste of time. Unless your whole goal in the game is to get classes to level 100, which is important, but not the most important. I'd rather have 3 Nisha medals than get a random class to 100. Even though it's easier to get classes to 100 because you just face roll, but I'd rather have 3 Nisha medals or something. If you don't have 3 Nisha medals, then don't sit here doing class experience on a done event. Invasion. We're not done with this, so I have something to do. Yay. Alright, I'm still using the no team. Might as well keep it going. Make sure I got the right medals. I guess so. Invasion. 4 towers. Double Sifu Yan, Amethyst Band, Tiri. Tiri, because she's very low mana cost, you have Explode and Enchant Potion. So with that very low mana cost, she's gonna get up next turn. She's like a second turn in power almost. So why not? Take Skulls whenever you can. You do lots of damage with Skulls. Now we have both our mana generators already. And I'll do Tiri first because this will also hit Tiri, so might as well do Tiri first. Pick yellow or red so you can get Sifu Yan up. Whatever one has more, so I'm going to pick yellow. You could pick like a color that, if you're like scrutinizing the board, you could pick a color that would give you an extra turn if you want. But I just pick yellow or red. That's what I do. And then Sifu Yan them down. Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy, Boomstick. Boomstick Fancy Pants is Paragon in 2 guilds. If that's how it goes. That's what I would guess. If anybody else here has any more input on that. If you're the second place in a guild and then the Paragon leaves, does that mean you're the Paragon? It makes sense, but sometimes this game doesn't make sense, so who knows? Good morning, Rain Man. How's it going? Skulls, of course. Even though that's a this tower here, I'm sure most of you know this, but we get beginners watching, you know. Blue and brown tower has lots of skull mitigation, so just keep that in mind. You might want to shoot it with your Sifu Yan first, if you have a choice. Just to get it out of there, so next time you get skulls, you can one-shot. In this case, though, I'm not going to waste the skulls. So I'm going to hit it, but... And, see, I don't know. Maybe not, because now I'm probably just going to hit it with the Sifu Yan, so... Probably a waste there. Probably should have just skull baited. But it is what it is. Then on this one here, You want to go after the enchanted tower. It's going to get up quicker probably than that first tower. I don't know though. Maybe that first tower would get up first. That's kind of close. Not a big deal though. Either way. Now Tiri, yellow or red? We got 11 yellow. Got up Sifu Yan right away. Cast it on the guy with the most mana. So they never cast on you. Elgin says, I've gotten addicted to rolling new accounts for games in the past. It got way crazy. Think that's out of my system now. People do that on EverQuest. They start like 50 characters and then, you know, it's fun, I get it, but at some point you should stick with one, I would say. Because if you stick with one, eventually you get to level 60, you can farm lots of plat and then twink out other, you know, it's way more fun. So I get it, like it's really fun to try different classes and stuff, but you should only go so far with that in EverQuest. You can't try every single class. Like try 2 or 3 or 4, find one you like and take it as far as you can, because that'll just make it even more fun when you have a high level character and you can twink out a bunch of other, and then it's even faster and you can do it quicker. You can just, then you can do every single class and decide which one's your favorite. Sorry about the throat clearing. Doesn't want to. Let's get up our mana generators. And Tiri on yellow or red. Go yellow. Use the skulls, right? I got 2 Sifus. 2 Sifoods. Get the tower that has the super high skull mitigation. Bang, bang. Dwight says, people on Xbox have multiple accounts just to spam chat and be annoying. When you block them, they have multiple accounts to get around that. That's funny. That's like anything else, huh? Elgin says, ooh, annoying. Anthony says, hey, Cinny, how's things? Going okay. It's a little early and the voice is not wanting to work, but it should get better, hopefully. Not worse. Let's use the skulls. Let's cast Tiri on yellow or red. Let's go yellow. Sifu on the, I would say the Raven Tower in this situation. Make sure you secure those sigils. Amethyst Band finally. And we got this little extra turn. Might as well grab the gold before we kill the tower. Good morning, Mike Irwin. How's it going, bro? I haven't seen you in a while. I was just shouting you out about being in the guild and stuff. I was shouting out all the cool people in the guild. All the sinners. For anybody that wants to join up, we have 2 slots in the guild. If anybody's out there lurking, needs a guild that's over level 1000 that can do 800,000 gold, that can participate in all the events. You don't gotta be amazing or anything, you know. I finish in the middle of the pack all the time, so don't think you gotta be some amazing player. Just, we need some bodies. Need some bodies that are over level 1000. Alright, we got red. Don't get scared, just join the guild. Let's go this. Who we gonna hit? Guess the first tower there, it has 3 mana. And Tiri on yellow. Got both of them up. And now we just hit the tower with the most mana before it hits us. See how my towers never cast on me pretty much? Watch this one do it though, now that I said that. My towers never get a chance. They never hit me. You just gotta do it in the right order. 3 more to go. Elgin says, I still have a butt ton of D3 characters, though. James says, afternoon, folks. What's happening? Is that even a thing in Diablo, though, to where you can twink your other characters? I haven't played Diablo in a while. Like on EverQuest, you can like give a bag to somebody else, and then they can give you that bag. So you can like trade stuff to yourself. You can even drop stuff on the ground and like camp out, and then come back on your other character and pick it up if you want to risk that. Can you do that in Diablo? I can't remember. I haven't played Diablo in a long time. I do love Diablo, though, don't get me wrong. Any horror-themed, like, RPG is, like, that's my thing. Let's kill the tower down here. That these two have the skull mitigation. And Tiri on red. Once again, the skull mitigation tower. The ring. Let's see if they get to cast even one time. Brown into yellow. Nope, no casting for them. Anthony says our guild on PC is looking for people too at this point. The only requirement is just to participate in guild event and not freeload. There you go. Always be looking for that better guild. Until you find your top 20 guild, I would say. Once you're in like a top 20, I would quit looking. It's up to you, though, really, at that point. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to look for another guild. If anything, I'll try to get Mana Bombers to first place, you know? We're close enough. I love the guild. It's a top 15. I'll probably never leave it. Let's see. Sifu Yan. I don't know why I picked that one, but they were all the same. Tiri on yellow. And we got the ring, but we got this. Ooh, they almost cast it on me, y'all. Not yet, though. That was a close one. They are fully charged. Here's the last fight. Let's see if they can cast on me at all. Elgin says you can share stuff in the stash, but I mainly just do it to run through the classes and try new approaches. Yeah, that's fun. Definitely fun. Let's take red, because there's more red than yellow. Then Sifu Yan, I think. Let's make sure there's no skulls. No sneaky skulls there. I don't see it. Alright, so in this case, this guy has the most mana, so get rid of that. A little Tiri on yellow. Got a free skull there. Now we got two Sifu Yans. So whatever you see out there, this team, they don't even cast on you, so I would definitely recommend trying this team if you haven't tried it yet. The towers don't even get a turn. So, alright, did that, used all my turns, went to tier 3. So we're pretty much done with like the week. I did my adventure board dungeon, our world event is done, and I did all my turns in invasion, so now, I would probably open some vault keys, but we can do horde mimics too if y'all want. That's probably the two things I would do once I'm done. Well, let's make sure I got my PvP to tier 1. You want to do that every week too. Make sure to do your 100 treasure hunts as soon as you start. Remember Gemma Jameson? Gotta get those blinkies. I know some of y'all probably didn't see that, but gotta do your 8 hours of treasure hunt every day, or whatever she said. I don't even remember. What'd she say? Do them 8 hours of treasure hunts. Tier rewards. Ooh, did I not get it? I might do that. PvP. And guess who's available next week? I think Mother of Darkness. If you guys have watched the spoiler video. If you haven't seen the spoiler video, check it out today. I put it out on Saturday around noon. I think I'm going to try that for a while. But Mother of Darkness, it's a Darkstone week, so she will be available next week in event keys. Pretty sure, right? Sometimes I get Switch mixed up with, because I do both. Who's what's, I forget what week Switch has. Trying to think. They got maybe Forest of Thorns, I think. Do we have Forest of Thorns? Somebody's got Forest of Thorns and somebody's got Darkstone. That's next week. Might be Switch that has Darkstone. Yeah, sorry. I think it's Switch. I think we have Forest of Thorns. Yeah, sorry. We have Forest of Thorns next week. They have Darkstone. So if you're on Switch, Mother of Darkness will be available next week. My bad. I just ran through it in my head. The thumbnail has what's his face on it, so I know I did Forest of Thorns. King Bloodwood. So, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. I think we have Forest of Thorns. Archer class. Elemental Bow. King Bloodwood. Forest Troll. King Averlorn. Those were the troops and weapons that stuck out to me. Here we do purple and green. Get up that Night Spider. Then pretty much win. Let's pull somebody to the front. Kill him. Get a bunch of purple. Which helps with that. Pull him to the front. Get her up again. Make a bunch of purple. Which helps with that. Rope Dart. Night Spider. Mother of Darkness. We win. Even though that's just a 1 trophy, but let's see. I'll try to go up the trophies here. Dwight says, Cinny, I appreciate you always taking the time to respond to every post in the chat. So many YouTubers make no effort with that. Yeah, I've seen it. But, you know, some people feel a different way about me. They don't like the proof in their eyes. They like to make up stories. They don't like the proof in their eyes, all on video, so they can't say otherwise. But anyway, whatever. Mother of Darkness for Switch, y'all. Does anybody need a Forest Troll? You can get it next week for your King Gobtruffle team, the other loopy doopy team. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna have skulls. Rope Dart, the most important troop on the other team. Whatever troop is gonna cause you the most trouble. So I'd say Queen Beatrix. Now Night Spider. And 51 plus 15. That's 66. So that's not enough. Let's Rope Dart again. Let's pull somebody else though. Now that's enough, I think. Right? 51? Yeah, 68. Kill them both. Bunch of purple. Rope Dart again. And we got 69. Yeah. Yeah. Night Spider. Rope Dart. Win. Don't forget your little Captain McCall there. Every once in a while, he's useful. It's like, not very often, but every once in a while you can use him to like finish people off, or if they're submerged, he can instant kill. What up, ST Body? How's it going? Elgin says, think we have Forest? Yeah, Forest of Thorns. That's the only problem with me doing Switch, is I get them mixed up sometimes. Spoiler video, I'll probably link it at the end of this video if I think about it, but not many people are going to get to the end of this video, so that's not, I usually don't even think about that, but just getting to tier 1 in PvP right now. I already did all my events, all my cardio. Remember to hit like, please, on the stream. I'd really appreciate it. Helps a lot. Get it out to more people. YouTube hates me. suggests everybody else except for me, so if you hit like and you leave a comment and all that stuff, it'll help YouTube not to be able to deny me. Let's go. I think I was the... I don't even want to say it because everybody will try to make it not reality anymore, but never mind. I guess people here wouldn't. But I was the #1 Gems of War this past month. Not in subscribers, but in views. I know some of you would probably try to not you, other people would try to argue it by looking with... You don't get to see like all the stats though. I get to see them, and I get to compare against other people. So I compared mine to every other channel. And I was happy. I was like, yay. Even Mr. T, I was 3,000 views ahead of him for the month. So I was happy with that. Because I get down sometimes. I'm not trying to flex or anything. I just get down sometimes. And then when I do that, it kind of brings me back. So it just evens everything out. Like, oh, okay. I should keep going, I guess. I guess I'll keep going. Oh, let's see. Green and purple. Let's go here. I'll just get the yellow. Let's try not to lose on live stream. Which has definitely happened before many times. Especially in Guild Wars. Get that rope dart. Let's cast it. Might as well. Let's grab their rope dart. And I might hit it twice just to get rid of it. Let's grab this first. She can do 62. We could kill it, but let's grab somebody else maybe. No, let's make sure we kill it. I don't want that rope dart doing things to me, doing weird stuff to me, you know? I don't want that rope dart doing weird things to me. I'd rather do weird things to them. Okay, who is next? You can die. Plus, it's our 5-year anniversary this end of this month, so I need to start talking about that. We'll probably do a nighttime live stream. We're supposed to do a Gems of War After Dark this month anyway. I might do 2 of them, but at the least, I'll do something on April 30th, because that's the date, my 5-year anniversary for the channel. Should have done rope dart first. What am I doing? Let's pull Mercy. Let's do this. There we go. Bang! Yeah, Forest of Thorns. That's what I said. Corrected myself. I didn't say Darkstone and then leave it there and never say anything else. I said Darkstone, then I changed it to Forest of Thorns, so... You gotta go with the second thing I say, not the first. Let's try 2 trophy. Switch is Darkstone. Everybody else is Forest of Thorns. Green and purple we are frozen on. So I can't do either extra turn. Isn't that nice? The 2 colors I have extra turns on, I'm frozen on, of course. So I'll take yellow. Maybe. No, I think I'll still take... I'm gonna take it this way. You guys know about this, right? The mana surge thing. If you take it like this, you only get 4 mana every single time, no matter what, right? It's an extra turn, so you always want to take them. There's never a reason not to unless you're frozen. I mean, there's other situations, but 90% of the time you just take the extra turn, especially if you're not frozen. But you get more mana if you take it the 3-way, because you have a mana surge chance. If you only do the extra turn here, you only get 4 mana every single time. There's no mana surge chance, right? But if you take a 3, you always have a mana surge chance. So when it's a situation like this, you would take it up. You would not take the extra turn. And you'll watch, you'll see, I'll get more than 4 mana, probably, on the Night Spider, as long as I get my mana surge. Which, you hear it, it goes off every single time, almost. So, Didn't happen. Are you kidding me? That's my luck. Here, let's try it again. We should get more than 3. Didn't happen again. That's weird. Maybe something's weird's going on here. That's how it's supposed to work. I like how it proves me wrong on video. Anyway, I promise you that's a thing, but didn't want to show it on video here. Mana Surge is a thing. They say it 50,000 times in the battle, so just because it didn't happen there doesn't mean it wouldn't happen. I got 12. That's not enough. Let's kill the bee. There we go. So we're all frozen and entangled and webbed up. Okay. Dang, they summoned 2. We might lose this. I think we're frozen on purple. What do we do? It's only 74. I don't even know what to do here. Guess we'll just take, what should we do? What should we do? Guess we get Night Spider. Try to get up. Oh, that sucks. We might lose. Draw it out. Make it even more, like, just make it worse by taking longer. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm not webbed now, but I don't have enough damage to, guess we try, I don't know. Okay, they missed. I just gotta do something. There we go. Sister of Shadows. She's not awesome or anything, but she's a warm body for that first slot. Okay, they keep doing Malcandessa and missing. We need to get up Night Spider again. Alright, alright. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it. Come on, Night Spider, go crazy. Ah, you're still frozen. Give me a turn. Nice. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ooh, they keep summoning, too. Yeah, this ain't good. That did nothing because I was webbed. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Let's just make it happen. Frozen. Let's see if it works this time. There we go. We got 6 mana, so there you go. That's what I was trying to say. Instead of getting 4, we got 6. So we got 2 more mana than we would have got if we did an extra turn while frozen. Red, blue, brown. This team's crazy over there. Alright. Just kill me now. Just kill me. Good old PvP for you. Good old PvP. Hey, thank you, Shannon. She's been a member for 5 months. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it. ST Body, Elgin's Toy. James Cartwright, what up, man? Elgin says, ugh, come on, Rope Dart. I need you in my life. What is Rope Dart? Pride Lands? I think it's Pride Lands. So look out for Pride Lands. That is why I do 1 trophy when I'm just trying to get to tier 1 PvP, and I like by myself and I'm just doing PvP and I'm not trying to show off or anything. It's because it's more consistent. You'll get it done quicker. You won't run into any like troll teams or really good defend teams. So you just want to get it done. You just do 1 trophy over and over and over. It's not like I mean, if you did 3 trophy every single time, you would get it done slightly quicker if you won every single battle. But it's not crazy, and you're probably not going to win every single time. So it's like risk mitigation or whatever. Like, I do 1 trophy to make sure I win, to get, you know, I know I'm going to get there in a certain amount of time. If you do 3 trophy or 2 trophy, you could lose, and then that sets you back however long that took. And you might as well have been doing 1 trophy. Unless you're flexing or stunting on somebody, just do 1 trophy, I'd recommend. Green. Which I guess I was trying to do a little bit. Let's steal Glaceon. 58, we got it. Night Spider. Rope Dart. Night Spider. Night Spider. Let's Rope Dart this guy. Kill them both. Night Spider. Night Spider. Rope Dart. Mother of Darkness. Dwight says it's probably a bad idea, but Jim's videos tend to be the same when it comes to Explore 12 and PvP teams with a few differences. Would love to see teams using so-called bad mythics that actually work. Yeah, I saw that. People do like that, so you're right. You use like a new troop. You use a new troop and you do a difficulty 12 Explore and people watch that. I'm gonna try to kill this firebomb, of course. Whenever you see those. What's up, Shannon? Sir Michael says, good morning, Cinny and fellow sinners. How's it going? Elgin says, ah, beautiful. Just checked my work rotation for the 30th, and I'm free. Yeah. Importantly, I'm free the day after, because the nighttime for you is going to be... Oh, I know. You're 5 hours ahead of me. So if I do like 10 at night or something, it's going to be like 3 in the morning. That sucks. That's why I appreciate all y'all that are in different countries, because when I get up early on the weekdays or on the weekends, and that's when I can live stream. That's why, you know, I appreciate y'all. You're 5 hours ahead. It's not as early for you. So, I don't know. I do have like almost 10% like UK or something. That might be the reason. Let's get green or purple. They're doing the stupid lust thing, being a jerk here. Which is always super nice of them. Fake you out with a firebomb, then do something else. Don't you love when they do that? I don't think it's gonna matter. Don't you love people that do that? Remember that famous rant of mine? About people doing like defends to troll people on the new mythic. Those are the nicest people in the world, right? And then they make an excuse like, well, I was just trying to practice with the new mythic, so I made the hardest team I could that goes against the new mythic. Come on, bro. You're just trying to troll people. You doing that right away on a Friday or testing the new mythic against the hardest team you can think of? I don't think so. Most people just try to make the best team they can and then find a good place for it to go. They don't test it in PvP against the hardest team they can. You're just being a troll. Extra turn. This might be weird. Let's do this. It's getting weird in here. In this battle. Stupid. Everything. Alright, well at least I can instant kill that thing, but... Man! See these troll teams? They just want to annoy you to death. You know what's really fun, guys? Annoying people. So much fun when I annoy people, guys. know it's fun when I annoy the crap out of everybody. That's who you want to hang out with, right? The stinky guy. The stinky guy that's annoying. That's who I like to hang out with. Where they're annoying on purpose, because they just want to annoy other people. They're so, like, they hate everybody, they hate themselves, so they want to make everybody else, like, mad. So they try to annoy you to death by doing teams like this. So fun, guys, to annoy other people. Nobody likes me, so I'm just gonna annoy everybody. Good job, buddy. Let's ruin everybody's fun. I'll put up a firebomb, so they think it's a firebomb. I don't even want it to be like a fair competition. I'll put up a firebomb, guys, and then they'll think it's a firebomb, and then they'll fight me. It's not the fact that, like, hey, let's have fun and have a little competition here, make a hard team. Like, okay, you know, let's test my team out. I'm good, they're good, let's see who can win. No, it's, look at the firebomb, they'll think it's a firebomb. It's like a booby trap. That's not cool. Look, I tricked them, guys. It's funny. It's really funny, guys. I put a firebomb, so they think it's a firebomb. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, guys. If you do that, it's cool. Don't think I'm making fun of you. Like, you know, somebody out there does it, so you'll be like, unsubscribe. He's talking crap about me specifically. I unsubscribe right now. I do the firebomb trick. I'm not a nerd, and I do the firebomb trick. Well, not every single person is, you know. Some people just like to annoy other people, I guess. I don't know. I've never done that, though. I've never done the little firebomb trick where you think, ooh, it's a firebomb, let's pick it. And they annoy you to death and win. That's so... Like, just think of, like, the intent. Let's trick you into fighting me. Yeah. I'm gonna trick you into fighting me. It's freaking fun. And I don't even get to see it. I just cause misery. It's not even like I'm sitting there watching it and I get to see it or anything and watch my team win. It's just, I never get to see it. I just know that it's happening. I know that I'm causing misery, so I love it. It gives me a hard-on. Cause others misery. With my fake team. My booby trap. Haha, booby trap. And if you're doing that, I would quit doing that. Put up a real team. And then win. That'd be better, you know? You put up a real team and then you win. Not like a fake firebomb thing. It's not fake firebomb, guys. The firebomb blows up and then it gives the other stuff mana. So it's not real, you know? That's their excuse. Yeah, actually, he's wrong, guys. The firebomb blows up really fast and gives mana to the other troops, and that's why you win. That's why, guys. Not because I'm trying to make people... Not because I'm tricking people. I promise. Don't believe him. Believe me, guys. Captain McCall is that good? Not really. He's okay. He starts 50%... rogues with 50% mana. What up, Chad? What up, Mr. Tazmaster? Hello, Maka. Good morning, DM Cry 097. Elgin says, I've come across that exact same team setup in PvP numerous times. A-hole, dying laughing at the impression. Anthony says, see, I'm not playing free-to-play, so I have auto-scout. I never fall into that trap. Ah, there you go. See, I'm the only dummy falling into that trap. I knew there was some rebuttal that would make me look stupid. Whenever I go on a rant like that, there's always somebody with a rebuttal that makes me look stupid. But, yeah, I'm totally free-to-play, so I don't scout. I don't even want to give them 50 gold for it. But yeah, that's true. I'll just scout from now on. Whenever I see a firebomb, I'll just scout. I'll just assume that people are trying to be jerks, you know? Cause misery to other people that they can't even see. Laying booby traps. Little sweaty booby traps. I'll just scout the firebombs from now on. That's a good point, man. That is a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think... I don't know why I didn't, like, My name is Sinnycool, right? You think I would not trust people, so I should go into all these battles just not trusting anyone and scout every single time. So most of the time when somebody puts up a firebomb, like 90% of the time, it's to help other people, and you know, they want you to fight them. They don't care if they win. They want the revenge battles. They're smart. They want to get all those revenge battles to get more resources, because you get more resources by losing, actually, in PvP, as far as defend. So they're smart, and they put 4 firebombs, and you just hurry up and win. And I know that's like, whatever. If you want the competition, you want the competition. You got scout. Go scout and find a good fight if you want to do that. But if you just want to get PvP over with because it's annoying, then you can fight the 4 firebombs, right? And it helps both people. Like, you're helping each other. You're putting your hand out, and you're helping them across the little bridge or whatever, the rickety bridge. And you both get something out of it. But the firebomb with the lust, where they trick you into it and stuff, that only helps them, and they don't even really get to see it. They just know, that's funny, sweaty. So, you know, I'll just scout the firebombs from now on. I won't trust anybody. That sounds about right anyway. That sounds about right anyway. Especially in this game. Oh, let's rope dart. See, look at this person. Smart person here, putting 4 rings. They get lots of fights. They get lots of revenge battles. They get lots of glory. They get the most resources. Everybody's going to fight them. People are going to give them honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's multiple reasons to set a crappy... I know, like, if you're practicing for Guild Wars or you really want competition, like, I get it. But I think PvP is annoying. And I just want to get to tier 1. And I want to get, like, let's both help each other out. Let's both get the most resources. Let's both play it smart. They're setting 4 rings, and they're going to get tons of revenge battles. People are going to fight them every single time they see them. When they lose, they get revenge battles, which leads to more resources. People are going to give them honors because they're helping them. They're not being a jerky, sweaty, booby trap man. So they're going to get way more out of it than if they did a stupid lust firebomb team to trick people. You might get a win here and there, but less people, they're going to scout you. They're never going to fight you because they're smarter than me. So they're going to either, they paid for the scout, where they get free scout every time, or they're going to hit that 50 gold because they don't trust you, and you're never going to get fights. Nobody's going to fight you. So that's what I'm trying to say. And you'll never get honors either. Nobody's going to honor that. That's not honorable. That's annoying. If you're doing that, don't take offense, just stop doing it for those reasons. I'm telling you why. I'm not trying to say, like, that's very smart and I'm just mad at it because I lost. No, I'm trying to teach you, like, why it's not the right thing to do. This person's going to get an honor from me. They're going to get a revenge battle when they do their PvP. They're going to end up with more resources in the end when you put together the honors and the revenge battles and whatever else. So that was fun. Good job, Silent Hell Pitchlord. You did it right. Let's go. Dying laughing at the impression. I said booby. He do that. Shannon says, I do all treasures from the vault. I get more revenge chances because more people kill my team. There you go. There you go. Somebody's been listening. Good job. Good job, Shannon. Who wants to, like, go... Like, your main goal in life is to annoy people to death. Like, come on now. Be smarter, not tartar, or whatever. Work smarter, not harder. I think that's what I was trying to say. Let's get that dead. Let's, I don't know if I can kill this. Yep. Now, Night Spider to death. Everybody. 61, we got 69 again. She likes to have 69. What? Booby? He said booby. Good morning, Mike D. How's it going? What up, Tim? Elgin says, yeah, you gain nothing from PvP wins. I use all firebombs or cows or whatever unless the guildies and I want to test teams out to fight against. They don't stay up past that, though. No need. Right, yeah. If you want to, like, fight your own team, just do it and then change it. Nobody's fighting their own firebomb lust team, though. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're just so annoyed with that they're trying to beat it, I guess. But and you can beat that. It's not hard. You just stun it, but I thought it was a firebomb team, so... let's see. He got so mad when that Lust team beat. It's like a stream sniper, you know? You guys love stream snipers? You think they're so fun? I do. I like when people, like, go onto a stream and, like, and they try to grief the streamer and kill them in the game or whatever. That's kind of like that. It's kind of like setting the, firebomb Lust. You're trying to be a stream sniper. And you laugh at their, yeah. They touched the duty on the door handle. It's so funny. They touched the PP. They picked up the doo-doo dollar, you know? Ha-ha, they picked up the doo-doo dollar. It's so funny. He needs a dollar so bad that he picked up a doo-doo dollar. Ha-ha-ha. They do it to, like, homeless people and stuff. So funny. It's just like a Lust firebomb team. Doing a doo-doo dollar to a homeless guy. That's like firebomb Lust. Firebomb Lust equals doo-doo dollar to homeless guy. Let's do, Vault. Got my PvP to tier 1. You do that for glory keys. Lots of glory keys. Like 40-something. 46, I think. Let's change to Zul'Goth. Because that's the fastest way for me to do this. Reynaldo's here. How's it going, Reynaldo? Anthony says, I just checked TW. What's with the second invasion next week? I hope that changes. Second invasion. I think it's a new faction, right? Or not a new faction, but a repeat faction. It's Blackheart. You guys know I mixed up Switch already with PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, but I'm pretty sure we have Blackheart faction this upcoming weekend. So maybe you're just looking at the, maybe you just looked at, like, this invasion? You know what I mean? Mike D's funny. Chad says, hello, Reynaldo. Tim says, aw, Mikey. Anthony, I've started... I would say Mike D says, I love men. I wouldn't just say I love men, but I don't care to say it. Like, doesn't mean I really do. Anthony says, I have started putting... Mike D loves men. Anthony, I have started putting the campaign mythic, if I have it, along with 3 bombs. There you go. Or put multiples of the campaign mythic. I think it counts if you put more than 1. That's great, Mike D, says Chad. Elgin says, I love boobs. Less so the moobs, right? I think that's everybody's opinion. Mike D. I'm not gonna say that one. I'm not always trying to do that to people. No matter, despite what people think. You don't want to look at reality and, like, the other 50,000 things I say in a live stream. You just want to pick the one little thing I say about your favorite person out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to mention what you just said there, Mike D, because somebody will get mad. You'll pick the one little thing I say out, not the rest of the nice stuff. So let's not even talk about other channels at all, please. It's a new rule on the channel, and I'll apply it to myself. Then you get people out there picking and choosing your words. And looking past the good stuff just to see the bad stuff. Because they want to make out with their favorite other person. Alright, Orange. Tim says, I always set my defense for campaign needs, like you need 5 guards avatar, fight me, you get the 4. Yeah, and you should give Tim a honor if he does that. If you see him doing that, give him an honor. Honors, like, I don't really care about them that much, but some people do. So, and I have a channel and crap, so I got my honors are like at max. And So that's probably why I don't care about it. But other people definitely care about it, so it is helpful to give them an honor. They're probably trying to build it up still. You get a little bit of resources, like for having your honor at a certain rank, like every time you log in or something like that. I don't even know because I don't really care about it, but it is a thing. 13 or more red. Trey Bobuff, thank you so much, bro. Everybody say thank you to Trey. Appreciate the $1.49. The popcorn. You love the cackle? Yeah. Sinny, calm down. I can't calm down. Ah! Major orb of chaos. I got a big old green. Stinky green. Reynaldo, I always set my defense team to the campaign task. Target, don't need honor, just helping out. Yeah. Everybody thank Trey and Elgins. If you know what I mean? Why not? They're helping the stream keep going here. The channel, I mean. I'm not saying like the stream. If you give me money, I'll keep going, guys. I meant like the whole channel. Keep it going. Keep me motivated. Nobody wants to bang their head against the wall for 5 years, you know what I'm saying? So a little bit, like a little dog biscuit here and there, a little cookie. It helps you, when you're banging your head against the wall 50,000 times and you get to eat a cookie for a minute instead of banging your head. Like, it's kind of nice to stop banging your head against the wall to eat a cookie. So you guys are, like, helping me from getting brain damage. Drain damage. Tim says, thank you, Trey. You're the man. Chad says, nice, Trey. Big heart to the helpful people out there. Mike D says, you a one wiper or a 30? Depends, man. I think it always depends. Depends what you ate. You know what I'm saying? I've done both. I've had one wipe and I've had 30 wipes. I don't want to go into it in specifics. I think it's different every time. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. One wiper or 30 wiper. I've had both before, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody has. You eat that Taco Bell, you eat something, you gotta do the 30 wiper. I'm a wipe until there's nothing left. That's what I am. Because I don't want doo-doo in my drawers. I'm a clean guy. You can ask my fiance, I'm pretty clean. I don't want doo-doo in my underwear, so... Whatever it takes, Mike D, that's pretty much how I go about it. Whatever it takes, you know? Just keep going until there's nothing left. Otherwise, you're probably doing it wrong. You want me to teach you how to wipe your butt? I could teach you Gems of War, and I could teach you how to wipe your butt. Here's how you wipe your butt. You wipe it till there's nothing left, and then you're done. You don't want no doo-doo in your crack. So, you know what I mean? You wipe it. You wipe it, yeah, until there's nothing there. That's it. You wipe your butt till there's no poopy in your butt. That's what you do. No poopy doo-doo in your boo-boo. Your booty hole. In your undies. You don't want to have to wear a man-pon. The anal seepage. Don't want to wear them. It's not comfortable to wear a man-pon. You'd rather not do that. Then you can do your stretches without feeling the man-pon. You can go for a jog. You can do your aerobic dancing. Your ballet. Whatever you're doing, Mike. Do your leg stretches. You put your leg over your head. You hold your shoe. If you do that with the man-pon, it's just don't feel good. I know you do them leg over head, hold your shoe stretches every morning, Mike. You take a dump and then you do your little Leg over your head stretch. Put on some Jane Fonda. Put that workout in. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, yeah. A little Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons, Jane Fonda. Isn't Jane Fonda a workout person? I'm just making up names. Is it Richard Simmons or Richard Sherman, or I forget his name. I probably just said the singer's name. Isn't there like a singer with the same name as that guy? Richard Simmons, Richard something. The guy with the little afro, he does workouts. From like a long time ago. Mr. Tazmaster, thanks for the 5. You're a freaking legend. Everybody say thank you to Mr. Tazmaster. Appreciate it so much. We got a 3rd position on the train for you if you want it. You're the bulging biceps bodyguard of the train of the engine car. Elgins and Trey are up there fighting and bickering. They're slapping each other. They're cussing each other out. You're just standing there with your glasses on, your shades on like Terminator. You got a big cigar hanging out of your mouth. You got like these tattoos on your biceps, and you're just like got your arms folded. They're in there bickering. Like, no, let me drive. No, let me drive. No, let me drive. Why's the map in my face? Close that window, El. No. I like it open. No. Close it. But the map's blowing all over the engine car. I don't care. I need to look at it. It's too hot up here. And you didn't wipe good. It stinks up here. No, I'm kidding. Man, this guy cracks himself up. What the hell? I don't know. Mr. Taz says, just to show the gratitude for all of your videos that have helped me over the past 6 months of playing the game. No problem. That's what they're there for. I have lots of videos that could help lots. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't see something that's helping you, like, in the moment, just go back and look at my playlists. And I have guides and stuff like that are evergreen. Beginner stuff, delve stuff, like everything you could think of, almost. If I haven't done it yet, let me know on Discord and I'll do it. I know sometimes, like, a new person could join up and maybe they're not far enough in the game to apply the stuff I'm doing at the moment. But you can always look back in the playlists, and there's so much. I did a whole new account playthrough. There's over 1,000 videos. There's probably, I could probably say more than that, but that's an easy. I know there's more than 1,000. There's probably like 1,250 now, but why'd I get all souls? That was annoying. That was a bad pool. Bad treasure. Crappy treasure. Leprechaun. Zul'Goth, Fireblade, and we have over 13. It's an extra turn, and they're dead. Let's see what we get. Major Orb of Chaos. A little bit of gold, a little bit of souls. Purple, blue. Ah. Stinky green bomb. Smells bad. Reynaldo says likes aren't adding up to number watching. Like and subscribe, people. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Reynaldo. I think they did. Thank you, everybody out there that just hit like. Let's watch it go up by 1 right now. There's somebody out there that can make it go up by 1 right now. So, if you do that, we can watch it go up, and we'll know it was you. So, if you want to do that, it would be really cool to watch it go up by 1. Everybody's watching right now, so if anybody's out there lurking, they haven't hit like yet, everybody's going to see it. It's going to be cool, so go do it. Do it right now. Make it go up by 1. Everybody will watch. We'll be like, yo, there it is. They did it. There's somebody out there that could do that. Somebody took one away. Oh, there we go. That's funny. I think it just went up by like 3. 1 went away, then it went back. Somebody's funny. It took it away and then put it back. That's hilarious. Don't do that again. Don't take it away and put it back again. I'm gonna get really mad and start ranting and raving. I'm just kidding. I wasn't even looking at the likes until you all said something. But that is fun, though, to watch it go up. See, somebody did it, so... You know what I'm saying? Everybody just saw that. Everybody's watching, because I drew attention to it. So thank you very much for hitting the like. Whoever did that out there. You're the best. Mr. Tazmaster is a legend. DM Cry 097 came for the Gems Award tips, stay for the life tips, right? I woke up once, it went wild, says Mike D. Good morning, Mark Joey. Mike D. Simmons is the workout guy. Okay, Richard Simmons. Richard Sherman is a DB for the 49ers, I think, unless he got traded. Who's the singer guy, though? He's like, oh, man. I'm thinking of somebody weird, probably. You know that really good-looking chick? And then her dad's a singer? Or she's decent. I'm not, like, saying she's super hot, but... What's her name? She was with Paris Hilton? I'm probably thinking of the wrong guy. Somebody might know who I'm talking about. I don't even want to say anymore. I think I'm thinking of Little Richie. Little Richie. Lionel Richie. Ah, well, hey, Richard, Richie, whatever. They all have the same. Richard Simmons, Lionel Richie, whatever. PvP. Mana Surge. Little Richie. Little Richard? Is it Little Richard? See, I always think like the guy that does the workout stuff, I think his name should be Little Richard. Not the singer guy. Wouldn't it be cool if the workout guy's name was Little Richard? He has the afro and he's kind of small, and he does workouts. Mana Bombers PS4, 2 spots available. Join today. And today is a good day to join. If you're ever in a guild and you want to leave a guild, you do it on Sunday night, but don't do it during Guild Wars. That's what I would say. Wait till the next week. You can wait 1 week. You know what I'm saying? People give 2 weeks notice at jobs, right? Give 1 week notice. If it's a Guild Wars week, like, wait till the next Sunday. Don't do it on. But Sunday's usually the day. If you're going to leave a guild and you want to leave your 2 weeks notice or whatever, do it on Sunday night. But try not to do it during Guild Wars. Do it during some other event. It's just like, I don't know. It's what you should do. I usually get kicked out of guilds, so I don't know. Don't take my advice. I've left as many as I've got kicked out of, so. I always say that to my fiance. She's always talking about stuff at work, like work politics and crap. And I'm like, I'm giving her advice and stuff, and I'm like, after a minute of giving her advice, I'm like, never mind, don't listen to me, because I don't, I'm not good at politics. I'm like trying to give her some advice, and then it always ends with me saying, never mind, you know what you're doing, don't listen to me, please. I'll just get you in trouble. I'm like, just tell them to go screw themselves. Just slam it in their face and just walk away. Giving advice like that. Tell them to go screw themselves. You want more money right now. You're not going to work anymore unless you get $10 more per hour. I'm terrible at office politics. I would prefer to work. I prefer to go to work and do the job and get it done, and not have to worry about acting like I like something that they like and being friends with everybody, and you know what I mean? Boss man likes hockey. Let's all act like we like hockey, guys. Mario Lemieux. Yeah. Jaromir Jagr. Woo. What's the Yastrzemski? I don't even know any new hockey guys. I know old hockey guys. The owner of the company likes hockey. Let's all act like we like hockey. I was a goalie in 3rd grade. I still got my stick. You want to go play with our sticks, boss man? Jaromir Jagr, you know? Carl, whatever. They fight. Isn't it cool when they fight? They throw their gloves off and they fight each other? That's the coolest. That's like when there's a NASCAR fan, right? And all you talk about is like the crashing. There's a hockey fan and you just talk about the fighting. I think that's like the same thing. NASCAR, yeah, I love NASCAR. I like when they get in the big wrecks and they all crash into each other. That's the best part, right? Hockey, yeah, I like when they drop their gloves and they start fighting. 'Cause that's all I know. Soccer, that's where they run around a lot, right? Like running around, hitting the ball off their head. I know soccer. David Beckham. He's like the best, right? David Beckham with his shirt off playing soccer. Sliding on his knees with his bra. I know soccer guys. David Beckham sliding on his knees with his bra. You know? Soccer. I know NASCAR. Jim Bob going around the track crashing, right? Jim Bob and Fred Bill. Crashing their cars into each other, right? I know NASCARs. It's like when you don't really know it, but you're trying to fit in, do the office politics, the water cooler. I know hockey, Wayne Gretzky, right? You shoot the puck through the glass and it blows up. Then you get in a fight. They're punching each other, grabbing each other's necks, like punching each other in the face. Their tooth falls out, right? They have no teeth. Nobody has any teeth when they play hockey. They all knocked each other's teeth out. Great balls of fire. Reynaldo says, gotta remember, Cinny, 80% of the time the ladies just want you to listen. Yeah, I know. I try to give advice like always, and it's that in that case it's bad advice, I would say. So I like to say that though. Like, never mind, don't listen to me. I don't know office politics. I'll just get you fired or laid off or something. Even though you're the best worker there. I'll tell you to do something crazy that, or not even crazy, just like bad, not a good move. Not even like crazy, like demanding a tons of money. I was just exaggerating, but you can't give like real world advice to office politics, you know? You gotta pretend, you gotta be fake, you gotta act, you gotta put in that extra effort to not work. You gotta put in that little extra effort to not work. Like go into the office and put your elbow on their desk and chat about hockey and NASCAR and soccer. Whatever the boss man likes. It's like a little bit of extra research you gotta do. You don't just do your job. You can't just go to work and do your job all day and do a good job and get it all done. Can't do that. No. 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 You gotta talk about NASCAR, soccer, hockey. You gotta go in there, put your elbow on their desk and talk to them. Bring in donuts and stuff. You gotta bring in the donuts every once in a while. When you sign up for the job, it doesn't say all that stuff. By the way, you have to learn How to talk about soccer, hockey, and NASCAR. Plus, you got to bring in donuts once a month. Otherwise, you get fired. Doesn't matter how good your... Doesn't matter that your last performance review was an A. You did not do the politics good, so you are out of here. Your last performance review 1 month ago was an A. But you don't do office politics, so you're fired. Gotta remember Cindy, yeah. Tim says, so Cindy, next Guild Wars, scout every team, make good decisions, and become Paragon. Yeah, sounds good. That's good advice. That is good advice. I wish I, you know, spent a, yeah, never mind. I have a nice rebuttal for that, Tim, but I don't want to say it. People get mad. I have a zinger of a rebuttal, but I don't even want to say it. So, it's not worth it. Reynaldo says, unless you're asking them to please do some house chores, then we want action. Dude, that's like the worst thing to say. That's crazy. You tell your woman to let's make a chore list, right? I did this many. Now it's your turn. You go do this many. That's the quickest way to get kicked to the curb. That's the quickest way to get kicked to the curb. As the man saying that, oh, that's a bad move. Don't do that. I don't care how fair it sounds. Don't do it. Promise you. All right, yeah. Let's make a chore list then. Yeah. We'll make a list. I'll do this many. You do this many. I already did mine. Go do yours. And guess what? Pack your bags, punk. That's not how it works. You gotta say... Yeah, never mind. I like holding my tongue. It's so fun. Is he actually holding his tongue? Do you hear how much stuff he's saying? What else could he even say? 15. Let's get something good from this vault, man. Nah, I never have, Mike D. Have you? You should let me know how it goes. Is it fun? Elgin says, I sometimes go by Billy Bob. No kidding, that name always amused me. Me too, I think it's fun. Reynaldo says, your Stella performance review is in the past. You're fired now. Yeah. Tim says, that was supposed to be positive. I didn't mean negative. I want to see you do good. Yeah. You know I gotta respond, though, even if you're trying to help me. I gotta bite your hand. Bite the hand that feeds me. It's just the way I am. Gotta bite the hands that feed me. Because I'm a ding-dong. Hardhead ignoramus. I say it all the time, you know? I'm pretty hard-headed. I like to do things my way, and that's it. But I do come around eventually, so if you tell me things, I will take them. They do go into my brain, and then, like, I do think about them, and then I might apply it eventually. But if you expect me, like, you to say something and me apply it immediately, it's just not the way I work. I don't know why. So that's the hard-headedness. I gotta think about it for a while and, like, make sure it's a good idea. Even if it's, like, obvious. And it's... You know what I mean? Is he being self-deprecating? Oh my god. Can they even be that? That is crazy. Sulgath. Yo, Winnie, how's it going? I kind of have a Mike D, like, you know, my woman produced 2 men. Out of her womb. So, I guess. Elgin says that was replying to Ronaldo about the chores. Yeah, I get confused. Winnie's here. Mike's not wearing underwear. Well, then you don't have to get poop streaks in them when you don't wipe enough, right? So that's win-win. Just sit around naked, get your furniture all dirty. I picture Mike sitting there with just a t-shirt on. Just socks. That's funny. Anybody have any questions? Any beginners want me to help you, with questions? I'm just doing vault, so I'm not like even really doing anything specific. So if anybody has any questions, like I'm being serious, let me know. I'll even go do whatever you think. Like if anybody wants me to go do something else, let me know. This is just what I would be doing if I was playing the game right now, so that's what I'm doing. Major Orb of Ascension. That's how you get Zul'Goth, guys and girls. Right there. Pretty much. You can turn those into power orbs, right? Sweat into the oldies. Poop poop, says Elgin's Toy. Thank you so much, you're a legend. I like saying that now. I heard some other, I was watching some other streamer, and they said that like every single time, so I think it's funny, so I'm gonna keep calling everybody a legend. I mean it though. I just think that's what they all say, right? Elgin's Toy with the 5, you're a legend! Everybody say thank you in the chat. Hype! Isn't that what you go, the hype? Hype, hype! Everybody hype up Elgin's, please. We gotta think of our own version of that. Our own version of calling you a legend and saying hype in the chat. Make it way, Sinnycoolized. Just like the poop train, I don't even know, yeah. That could even be changed to something better, of course. That was the beginnings of an idea that never went to fruition. Yeah, and it got stuck in this, yeah. That was the beginnings of an idea, and I just kept it there. Like the MVS. That was the beginnings of an idea. Sometimes I try stuff and then I just quit trying it. And then it never goes to fruition. It's just an idea that I'm not even full-fledged yet. That I apply before I even think of the whole thing. MVS was alright though. 60 diamonds there. If you're looking for diamonds, you can get them in vault keys. If you're lucky, of course. There's no guarantee. Alright, Jackson Foreigner, says, hey Cinny, how can you farm vault keys like except vault event? Unfortunately you can't. That's the only... Well, you can get events done. There's vault keys and events. But mostly 99% of it's going to be doing the vault event. Which isn't too hard. All you got to do is, anticipate, look it up. Make sure you're free that weekend. Make sure you have your Rowan team ready to go. Just if you have a certain amount of time you can play per week, use all that time during the vault event. Like, you just got to go super hard when it's a vault event, and that's bottom line. But there are vault keys like in some events, so get all your events done too. Like your guild events, your single player events, like faction, like class of... I don't think class event has any, but just all of them anyway. That's just good practice to get all your events done. So join a good guild. Like if you want other ways to get vault keys that aren't the vault, it's really hard and there's not very many ways. But I think in the Soul Forge you can make them too, but it's really expensive and stuff. So I know that's technically a way you can do it too. There's always somebody out there. Actually, you can also make them in the Soul Forge. Like, you didn't say every single way. Yeah, joining a good guild like helps you do a lot of stuff in this game, and that's the bottom line. So keep getting into better and better guilds. Join whatever guild you can, and then like try to look for better ones. It's like just getting like a job at a grocery store. And then of course you're gonna look for a better job, right? You're gonna go to college. You're gonna watch Cinny's channel, go to college, right? Or I call it elementary school, really. Other people do college. I'm like elementary. Gems of War. But yeah, good guild. Keep getting in better and better guilds. That way you get those events done, because there are vault keys as some rewards for some events. So the better the guild you're in, the more you're going to get all those events done, the more vault keys you're going to get. Gnomes do pop up outside the vault, but it's not like consistent or something that you should do like on a day-to-day basis. You're not going to go to like difficulty 1 explore and look for gnomes when it's not a vault. You might be doing something else and happen to get gnomes. But yeah, vault keys are hard if it's not a vault event. Good guild, finish events. That's basically the only other way. Technically, you can make them in the Soul Forge, though, but it's very costly and not something a beginner asking how to get vault keys, not a good thing to tell them. Go make them in the Soul Forge. But I got all these vault keys from doing the vault event. It's not from anything else, really. And I didn't even do very good. There's people out there that have thousands. And it doesn't take, like, you don't have to pay a bunch of money, you don't have to be level 1000 something, nothing. You could be level 500, 300, 400, something like that, and still do really good in the vault event, just with your Rowan team. Go check out that first 5 team video, and you use the Rowan team during the vault. And I know there's a dumb world quest now, and you just got to get that done, get that out of the way, then apply the video. They did that to me right after I put out the video. I think, did some people not look at the dates and stuff? Like, I don't know. Like, I get it. It sucks that it's not as simple as it was when I made it. But, like, the date of the video is before the date of the world quest. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, you can tell I made that video before they put out the new world quest thing, I think. Pretty sure, right? Maybe I didn't. No, if I didn't, then I didn't know when I put it out that would interfere with the first 5 teams. So, caveat there. If I did put it up after the update, it's because I didn't know that was going to be a problem. Because obviously I don't start a new account every time they do an update. But Elgins is a legend. Chad says, hello, Jackson. What up, Jackson? DM Cry, 097 says, I'll start. Is Enraged Kurandara worth it? I just crafted Zul. Well, currently he's like the only other thing that's good craft with power orbs, so if you have the power orbs, I would just go ahead. It's not something you would go out of your way for. It's not as good as Zul'Goth. Like, if you're stacking up power orbs, and then you got to choose between Zul'Goth and Enraged Kurandara, Zul'Goth 99.99%, right? Like, even 100%. Like, it's not even close. So then the Enraged Kurandara, if you happen to have the spare power orbs, like, he's okay. He's not bad. He's definitely better than a lot of average mythics. It's not something you're gonna go out of your way to, like... I did, though. I kind of did. I remember, because I crafted Zul'Goth, and it was just the next thing to do. Like, if you get Enraged Kurandara, you got both. That's even better than just getting Zul'Goth. It's kind of like an E-Peen. It's that next thing after Zul'Goth. Like, I got Zul'Goth and Enraged Kurandara. That's how many power orbs I got. And he's not bad either. He's okay. I never use him, but he's useful if you like him. If you want to use him, you can. I think he does, like, Skull Convert, right? That's always good. So I don't know if I answered your question, but if you got it, use it, because they're not putting anything in. And as soon as I say that, you know they're going to add in another boss troop for power orbs. I thought they were going to keep doing that, like they did Zul'Goth, and they did Enraged Kurandara, and then they did the whole Hatir and Scroll bullcrap. I thought they were going to keep that going. But I haven't really seen it after the Hatir and Scroll. Let's go look at the Soul Forge. I want to look at the vault keys and the power orb troops. So to make a vault key, 10 cursed runes. It's not terrible, but I think you should do like a bunch of other stuff first. Like for me, I want the mythic, I want the pet. Like I'd probably do this pet first. Even major orbs of claim, I don't know. It's nice that you can make them though. It's cool that they're there. You just gotta have a lot of cursed runes to start making vault keys. It's not bad though. But technically you can do this, and it takes treasure maps, that's cool. Get rid of some of those stinky treasure maps. That looks like a already used toilet paper roll. That's pretty much how much they're worth. 10 cursed runes for... Yeah, that's not terrible. It all depends on what you get from that vault key, though, whether it was worth it or not, so it's kind of a gamble. Kind of a gamble. I mean, you could get like 300 gems from that. So it's not terrible, though. Vault key. And then, what? Enraged Kurandara. We got Scroll Reborn, the tricky trickster that did orange orbs. A Tier Ascendant that did blue orbs. And the moon. So you remember when they used to use tarot cards to craft troops? What happened to that? What's the Magician make? There's the Emperor. We got the moon, we got the sun. We got the Emperor. We got Heart of Rage. So yeah, that's mostly Epine, but it's not terrible. It's a really high mana cost, though. Isn't that higher than Zul'Goth, even? Daemon Boss. Deal 40 damage to all enemies boosted by Doom Skulls, then convert yellow gems to Doom Skulls, conjure a Doom Storm. 40% chance to curse all enemies when my turn begins. See, that's not bad, but I forget what tier I put them in. I think like B+, A- area. I just feel like there's other troops that can turn yellow to, like Yavendra. Yavendra's probably slightly better than this guy. Lord of Slaughter. Zul'Goth, of course. So it's not like, I don't think he's a top 10 or anything. So I don't know if you're ever going to use him. You could like use him on purpose and make a team out of him because you think he's awesome. And it wouldn't be terrible. But I don't know if he's like a must-have. You can do his stuff with other things. For less mana. They're easier to get. But what else are you going to do with your power orbs, right? How do you get Hatir and Scroll? That's just a campaign mythic, right? That you get from you don't need like any. It's not a Soulforge thing, huh? Kind of like Fairy Godmother and all those. It was the campaign mythic, huh? But this faked me out. I thought it was going to be power orbs. And then they did orange and blue. I'd already turned all my blues into power orbs. It was annoying for a minute. And you also need the tarot card. One of these is good, though. Not that one. This one's terrible. Ascendant is bad. Reborn is pretty good. Like, not great, but he's the better one out of the two. And he uses the crappier orbs, so that's kind of funny. But anyway, hopefully I answered your question. Rage Kurandar is good. It's like an A- tier, but there's other things that can do what it does for less mana. You're probably not going to specifically use it. It's not like some must-have troop, and it's mostly for EPing after you get Zul'Goth. That's what I would say about Enraged Kurandar. And what else you going to do with your power orbs, basically. So that's the TLDR. Maybe I'll go some Horde Mimics now. Let's do... a little bit of this. Reynaldo says, you can't spam explorers like a vault weekend and cross your fingers, right? Jackson says, okay, thanks Reynaldo. Is there a cycle when vault weekend happens? Yeah, you can look on Terran's World. Lately it's been weird. Like, they've been putting out a ton of vault events, which is good. I'm not complaining. I did have the last vault event, I did have a little bit of like, it's not as special. I didn't go into it thinking like that, but coming out of it, I was like, man, I didn't really go hard on that. And I think it's because we've had so many lately, I'm like desensitized to it. That's my excuse anyway, I don't know. Usually I go at least a certain amount. I like set a goal, and I get a certain amount of vault keys and stuff. But the last vault event, I was like desensitized, like, I don't know. It wasn't as special because they keep doing it over and over and over and over. We had a whole week of vault event, and then they did another one, and then they did another one, and another one, and another one. Not a whole week, but like weekends. I'm like, man, these aren't like super special anymore. Like, I should be going... There's no reason for me not to go super hard, but after doing like so many this year already, I was like, ugh. Not a bad problem to have, though. Mr. Tazmaster says, so Cinny, what would you say should be the first troop you craft from the Soul Forge? I guess if you can pick. That's a good question, because then people, I don't know, certain mythics are good for people, like, early in the game. That doesn't make them a top 10 mythic sometimes. It's a good argument, though, like, what troop should you, like, if you could choose any troop in the game, what would be the first one you would craft in the Soul Forge? And I always think of all the top 10s, but if you're like level 200 and you somehow have 4,000 diamonds, like, High King Irongut might not be the best. Or the Wild Queen, or Ironhawk. I don't know, what one would I pick? I'd probably want Zul'Goth, but you can't do that. I don't think it's bad to get like a High King Irongut, though. Could start doing the delves. I'd have to look at it. It would probably be one of the top 10s. But it might not be like a top 3. It probably depends, like the whole thing probably depends on what other troops you got, honestly. Like, look at your other troops and then decide from there. Like, go look at the top 10 mythics, right? And then look at the troops that go with, like, find some teams for some of the top 10 mythics. And then see if you have those troops that go along with the top 10, you know what I'm saying? So you can make that team. So it depends. It big time depends, like always. Because if you happen to have whatever, I don't even know what to say. Oops. Let's go do base rarity. Because I remember somebody saying back in the day, like Infernus or Arachnean Weaver or whatever, and I was talking about, but the thing was, I was talking about these are the top 10 mythics. And then they mentioned, well, Arachnean Weaver can be good for low level. That's true, but that doesn't make it a higher up on the list or something, because I was talking about these are the best 10 mythics, 1 to 10. Here you go. Not these are the best mythics to get first. Like, that's a different list. And somebody was trying to argue with me about my top 10. That wasn't the top 10 mythics you should get first. Like, that's a different list. Everybody has no pants. So that's why I was like trying to argue with them, because they were talking crap about my list and applying like the wrong logic to it. That's not what I was saying. Flaming Oni might be pretty good. I always think goblins are good early. I don't know if I'd recommend it as your first mythic, but might be pretty good. I don't know. Flaming Oni might be up there. Goblins are always good, like super early in the game. You get 3 goblins, like if you run into trouble, and you could pair it with King Gobtruffle or something. And the war bands. I'm just thinking of like what troops you're gonna have early in the game. And then thinking of a top 10 mythic to go with that stuff, right? So maybe Flaming Oni. High King Irongut would be like a good investment in your future. Like, just because you wouldn't be able to use it right away, you could still try and whatnot. Like, it's a really good investment. It's like getting 1 Ironhawk. And there's ways to use 1 Ironhawk, by the way. I just 2's the best, and that's what I do. But like in Furnace, he hits pretty hard, like really early in the game. He's not really a top 10 anymore, but if you need damage, it depends what you need. Like, always depends. It's hard for me to say. If you have like Yao Gui, you already got your damage on lock. You got your King Gobtruffles. You got Yao Gui. You got like, you know, you don't need like another really hard-hitting damage dealer. Maybe you need a mana generator or a skull spammer. Ketris is pretty good. Even Megavore, since you can pair it with Rowan and do that difficulty 12 Explorer. Like, I'm trying to think as like a beginner here. So Flaming Oni, Megavore. Those would actually go good with the stuff that you have early in the game. Definitely not Phoenicia. Definitely not Guard's Avatar. Definitely not Mother of Darkness. The Grey King's pretty good. Grey King. If I was gonna make like a top... Tina, like somebody said, Tina's pretty good too. That's really tanky, does tons of damage. Tina, you can make it your tank and your damage dealer, and then just go all in on getting it up, because it's probably not gonna die, especially if you can fully trade it. Early in the game, there's no way something's gonna kill this. It's like having a freaking... literally having a mech or a tank on your team. Especially early in the game. Nobody's going to be able to kill it. And then it's going to fire back true damage and gain armor. So Tina. First crafts. That's what I would say. I think Tina's a really good idea. Just to make it your tank and do true damage. Gain armor. Fully trade it. That'd be a sick first mythic. So Tina, the Grey King. Tina, the Grey King. Megavore. He's down on the list though. But if you want to pair it with your Rowan, like, it might be the most like useful. Could do difficulty 12 Explorer super early in the game. Shield of Urskaya, Megavore, Rowan, Leprechaun. Not in that order. Infernus, but he's down just like Megavore down there. Flaming Oni, just because goblins are really good early in the game. They're good through the whole game, but it's very helpful to have those extra turns and summons and explode. Like, he could be your whole team. Just add a bunch of damage dealers on the front, and he's taking care of the rest. Arachnean Weaver, of course. I think definitely. True damage once again. Pair it with life and death. If you got it. So that's what I would say. Some of those. I think Tina's a great idea. Flaming Oni's a great idea. Arachnean Weaver. Those might be my top 3. But it all depends on your account. Maybe you want to do the Rowan Megavore thing. I don't know. Let me catch up in chat here. Ah, I just reread that question. He said the first troop you should, it could be a legendary. You could say a legendary. You could say Yao Gui or something. That kind of changes it for me. Because you're going to get those diamonds way faster than you would get 4,000. So if you happen to see Yao Gui... Trying to think of other legendaries that are really good. Let's do this again. Because you'll get enough to get a legendary faster, and let's say you have nothing, like your troops, you've been really unlucky and you have nothing good, and you've been doing your dungeon every day, and you have no good legendaries, and you're just gonna craft one so you have something good. Even though you could go to the underworld and get King Gobtruffle and the Mirage Queen and Queen Beatrix and stuff, like, probably not a great idea. Glaceon's pretty good. Not Gorgatha, but you can just go get this guy, so it's really, you should probably skip on the legendaries and go save up for mythics, but if I was like brand new and I needed like an awesome troop, gotta go get Queen Beatrix and King Gobtruffle. That's all I keep coming back to. Mirage Queen. Queen Titania's good, but you kind of want Yao Gui too, so she's decent though. Legendaries. Tesla. Maybe Tesla. Tesla, Yao Gui. The Great Maw could be your fake budget High King Iron Gut. This would be kind of like doing Tina. You got a giant tank that's going to do a bunch of heavy skull damage. Get a Devour. I don't know. If you're ever in that situation, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to help you. Binoxia's pretty good, but I'd probably do other things first, but like Tesla, but Binoxia. Web Spinner's cool, but not sure I'd do that first. Yao Gui, I think he's one of the best legendaries, so if you get lucky and you have those diamonds and you see Yao Gui, yeah. Yao Gui, Tesla, Queen Titania. But yeah, go get Gobtruffle and Queen Beatrix. I think that will happen before. So then you just save up for mythics. You get Tina or something. Flaming Oni. Arachnean Weaver. Lionel Richie. You think Mike D's copy? That's funny. ACAC says crafting Zool on Magic Mush. This is how to live like a legend. The Zool trip, the best. Reynaldo says, no real cycle, it's just a weekend event in the cycle of weekend events. FS Fan 73, we need a place for consoles and there's no active chat on Xbox. Not sure what you mean there. Oh wow, am I that far behind? Hold on. Next Vault event is beginning of May. See, that's not too far away. That's only couple, 3-4 weeks. Anthony will have his 2-time Ironhawk ready to go. Oh, hell yeah, it's on April 29th. That means our anniversary. We can do a Vault event for the After Dark. Roman B's here, what up? DM Cry says, I don't have enough power orbs yet, just tempting to use blue orbs to some troops instead of making power orbs. It's not a bad idea, on a couple troops. I wouldn't go wild. Blue orbs. I wouldn't go too crazy, but if you, I don't know. You can do it in a couple, like, in events where you don't have enough gems and you want to fully ascend something so you do better in the event, like bounty and stuff like that. There's situations where you would use the blue orbs, but just don't go crazy with it. Mostly save them. What up, Kim Barnes? Yeah, there you go, Ronaldo. Use sparingly. Some troops are worth it. Yep. Rage Kurandara is a good option to curse. Yeah. Anything with lycanthropy needs to burn. That's funny. Kim loves Vault. Yeah, I'm not there either. It's just like, it was like my excuse, I guess. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I was reflecting on the weekend, like, why didn't I go harder on that Vault event? And I was really busy, but also it's just, there's been so many. Anthony said Tina. Yeah, I agree with that. If you keep saying pants, it sounds weird quickly. That's funny. Also, interesting fact, when us Brits say pants, we mean underwear. Like underpants? We say underpants. Boomstick says Ferris Ra. I don't know, man, because I think with the Vault, even with just Rowan, you can get a lot of souls. I don't know if I'd recommend Ferris Ra as your first craft. Maybe, like, it's not a bad idea, it's just, I think it's getting less and less of a 100%, like, recommendation, you know what I mean? Mr. Taskmaster said, I thought about Ferris Ra to farm souls with. It depends. If you already got, like, your crazy good damage dealer, you already got your teams, like, you're ready to go in every situation, then yeah, Ferris Ra to shore up another situation, right? Now you can get souls. But he keeps falling because of Ironhawk, because of Pity Keys, because of Nomapaloozas, because you can get so many souls in the Vault. Ferris Ra used to be a top 10 and probably one of the first things you should have crafted, but this is like 2 years ago type of advice, I would say. Mr. Taskmaster says, I do have 4K diamonds currently. What console are you on? Or what platform are you on? Jackson says, do you think Torass with the weapon that you just used in Vault and 2 Ferocity and just spam extra turns and red gems so you can't... I think Rage Reaver would be good, but I'm not a big fan of Torass. I know some other people out there have made teams with it, but I feel like you can do that with something else way better. Like Phoenicia, Guard's Avatar, Rowan. Why would you want to try to do it with Torass? Just because it's the new mythic, everybody, you know, people try to justify how many keys they threw, you know what I'm saying? So, gotta take it with a grain of salt. Let's see where it all shakes out. Let's see if people are using Torass in a couple months from now. I guarantee they won't be. They can make a pretty good team right now, but you can use something else to do the exact same thing that we've been using. So why, like, oh yeah, hurry up, throw a bunch of keys for Torass, even though you can already do exactly what it's doing. You're just kind of wasting. Reynaldo says, even on that team, you need to boost them up so much that Ferocity could kill everything first. Exactly, so just put another Ferocity on there. That's what I was saying. I tried it with Ferocity. I tried Torass. I didn't just say it's bad and not try it. I tried it a couple times with 2 or 3 different teams. It's not like I tried it extensively over hours and hours for days and days, so I reserve the right to, you know, say that. Like, I didn't extensively test the new mythic. It just, in my eyes, it hits all enemies, doesn't do true damage, and other things do that already that are better, that have a better boost ratio. 10 to 1 is terrible. Other things do that already that are way better, so that's why force it. You could use Torass, You could use them to do what Phoenicia does, or Rowan does, or Guard's Avatar already does, or Gob Truffle can probably do just as fast, or Queen Beatrix, but Tesla. You could, but why? If you're already doing it, way better, way easier. Jackson says, but you can get that third trait to get really powered up, and you don't have to get extra turns, and just need to get red, which you can get with the weapon. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Toras is the new thing, so people are gonna, you know, try to make it good, because they got it. And Ferocity is fine. I think triple Ferocity Rage Reaver is just as good as anything you can do with Toras. Reynaldo says, as always, use what makes you feel good. Toras is a bad mythic. Ferocity might accidentally kill with random skulls before Toras boosted up. I agree. Shannon says, gotta sign up for church? Oughta clean my heavy, dirty soul. That's funny. Yeah, I feel you, Jackson. That's exactly... You're the person that, you know... You have a good justification for why you want to make it good. Other people that have a really good... Like, already have, like, all these other troops that are trying to say it's good, I don't think... They shouldn't be telling everybody that it's that good, you know what I'm saying? Sorry I haven't been playing. I was trying to catch up in the chat there. My favorite thing to do when I live stream is talk to you guys, so... It's the whole point. I got plenty of other videos if you don't want to listen to me converse with the chat. They're much shorter. They have a certain topic, and there's thousands of them, so... Sorry if I'm boring you by talking to my chat. But that's what I'm going to keep doing when I live stream. 9. Let's get this. Let's keep getting a red here. See if we can get one of those freaking mimics. Mr. Taskmaster's on PS4. So you're on the same as me, so you got the same troops in the Soul Forge, and you got 4,000 diamonds. That's why I was asking, because I was going to see if I can recommend anything in there. Reynaldo says there's a lot of practically useless mythics. I get the feeling, but not all mythics are worth using. Please enjoy. Right? Hey, people play the game different. I gotta keep that in mind sometimes. Some people like Vargoyle looks awesome. They want to try to make a team on it. You know what I mean? Some people really love like vampires or werewolves or whatever, and so they want to make a freaking vampire team. You never know what people are thinking or what their favorite thing is or whatever. So maybe some people like... Maybe it's a bull rider. Maybe the guy saying Toras is awesome. He's got a cowboy hat on. He's getting on the bull. He's riding that bull, you know. He's hanging on there, seeing how long he can hang on. Maybe he rides bulls on the weekend. You never know. Maybe bulls are his favorite thing. Riding it. I can show you some Toras teams, though, if that's your only mythic and you're new, and I get it, man. I've been there before. I want to give you, like, the illusion... Like, I don't want to say he's awesome, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to try to get something better, basically. And not just be satisfied with your first mythic there. What did I do for Toras? I think I already got rid of everything, though. I think I already got rid of everything, man. I think you're fine just doing it with Ferocities. If you want to throw it on there, but any place you can take Toras and Ferocity, you should just do 3 Ferocities. Can't even remember what I did. Let's just try it real quick. Is he still in the is he still the new mythic? Like, I can't even remember. Nah, he's not, right? He's out of there now. Torass. There he is. Taurus Beast. Here's the thing. It's a mythic, right? 20% skull reduction. Thick head. Celestial Temper, give 4 attack to all red allies and matching red gems. People were pooping on Pycea, who does the same thing on blue, but then they're going to point to this thing like it's doing something good. You can't poop on Pycea and then say Torass is good. Because Pycea does the same thing, which is with blue. But you can put them with High King Iron Gut, or and he devours, which is always nice. Any instant kill is always welcome. Well, not all the time. I don't like Consort of Darkness or Archdukey, but for some reason Pycea I like a little bit more than some people. 24 damage to all enemies boosted by my attack, life, and armor, then knock the first enemy to the back. 10-to-1 boost ratio. I mean, wouldn't you just use Rowan, though? Like, anytime you could use this thing, wouldn't you just go with Rowan? I guess red and yellow, but then you got Ferocity and Finesse. If somebody gets this as their first mythic, they're just a very specific person. And I would probably recommend going Finesse and Ferocity instead. And then Rowan whenever it's green. Because most people aren't going to be in that situation. Most people aren't going to get Torass as their first mythic. And the stuff I put them with is like Yasmin's Pride, which you probably don't have. But yeah, like you could throw it on your Ferocity team, I guess. If you want to use your new mythic, nobody's, you know. I probably did the same thing back in the day. If I got a new mythic, I want to use it. So put it with if you got Rage Reaver, that'd be great. But I don't think you have Rage Reaver, probably. That's the weapon most people use with the Ferocity. But you probably don't have it. So if you got Flammifer, then use it, yeah. It makes red. Is there like a Taurus weapon? See, they probably don't have that though, you know? If some beginner just happened to get the new mythic, they probably don't have the weapons that I would recommend with Ferocities. But then that's the same, if you don't have, that's the same problem if you do triple Ferocity, I don't know. Whatever weapon you got here, so. If you got Rage Reaver, that's the best. Flammifer's not bad. Makes red. If there's any, like, you can type in, like, Taurus or something. Taurus. Oops, maybe I spelled it wrong. Tauros. Tauros. You got the Horn Cleaver, if you got that. Green and brown. I suspect you probably don't have these two, but these are the two best. Then Flammifer. Then if you don't have any of that, then just do Mountain Crusher. Flexion of Good, EOE, Jar of whatever. Some explodey weapon. And that could force it into a team for you, just so you can use it. The Professor with the 5! Thank you so much, brother! You're a legend! Everybody say thank you to the Professor! Appreciate you so much. Yeah, there you go. Do the little party horn. Toot toot. Mr. Taskmaster, so if you're on PS4, let's take a look here. You got 4,000 diamonds right now, and you're on PS4. Oh, that's so hard, man. I don't know. You could invest in your future with an Ironhawk. You could put Ironhawk with, like, a couple, greeds and, like, you can do it with one. It's just, it takes more turns. And Rowan takes less. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of stupid. Because Rowan's just as fast. It's like, why would you do that? But I know you can do, like, Ironhawk, greed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ironhawk, greed, Dust Devil or something, right? But by the time you're done casting all three of those things, you could have cast Leprechaun Rowan. So it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole Ironhawk thing, where you don't even give that. Yeah, it might be faster though, maybe slightly, but we're already saying, you know, if you don't have double Ironhawk, just use Rowan because it's not that much slower. You're gonna go in the middle of those two things when it's already not super far apart. Like, I don't know. That's kind of using one Ironhawk just to use it type of stuff. You could just do your Rowan and level your classes. Like, you're taking away the ability to level classes by doing the Ironhawk empowered Dust Devil thing. If you're doing that, you're taking away trait stones, you're taking away class experience, just to make it maybe like a little nipple faster than your Rowan team. Double Ironhawk is, you know, even fast, you know, faster. It's definitely faster. One Ironhawk is like maybe a little tiny nip slip faster than Rowan. Slightly more consistent, I think, maybe, if anything. But you trade that tiny little nip slip, slight more consistency, maybe. You're trading those two tiny little things for no more class experience, no more trait stones. So, I don't know, man. I don't think I'd recommend... I mean, you can invest in your future, but as your first mythic to get Ironhawk, it'd be awesome if you could get that second one eventually. So if you want to be really, really patient and really, really invest in your future, and you're going to be playing this game for a long time, and you're going to grab that second one when you see it, it's one of the best things to get in the game just for resources. Mithrillion's really tanky, but he's like B or C+. Nothing crazy. It'd be like, Tina would definitely be better first mythic than Mithrillion, but he's kind of down that lane. Could be a really, really good tank for you, a mana generator. Barrier your whole team, kind of do what Dawnbringer does. I couldn't blame you for making any of these mythics this week. Like, no one would tell you you're doing something wrong here. So if you're just ready to craft something, you can invest in your future. You could have an awesome tank that's also a mana generator. You could do the Rowan Megavore thing, clear difficulty 12 Explorer, and get your medals, which contribute to your whole account to getting more stats. Get 3 Nishas eventually by doing this. Megavore, Rowan, Shield of Urskaya, and Leprechaun. So, maybe Megavore, but it's hard to say that. You'd have to be... And if you're just randomly coming in here and watching this, I'm telling a person their first mythic, right? Not recommending like Megavore over Ironhawk here. What's the other one? Arc Proxy. I'm just afraid she'll like backfire on you. So even though she's a top 10, I don't know what I would say as your first. She might backfire and might clog up your toilet and let the water go all over the bathroom type of deal. I don't know. Invest in your future or go hard at those tokens. And Horde mimics. So maybe Megavore. He's not a top 10 though, so it's hard to recommend, but just because he goes good with Rowan. But you don't need him to do that. You could shield your Rowan like 3-4 times instead. Just kind of fun. I don't know, man. It's a hard decision. And there's no legends. If you decide to do nothing, then grab this Divine Protector for 300 at least. So it'd be crazy to pass this week though with the Ironhawk there. Oh, I don't know. That's one of the hardest questions. What's the first mythic? Especially this week with those 4 in there that are all pretty good. Well, at least I explained it to you. You can go from there, decide what you want to do. Over-explained it, probably. Elgin says I have a bad habit of falling in love with either the hot lady cards or the googly-eyed cards and forcing them into teams because of hotness. Gemma Jameson does that too. Professor says Taurus is the best because it's my sign. The only reason I wanted it other than for completion because I wouldn't craft it later. W124MG Powers, what up? Jackson says I'm trying to get better ones, but I have incredibly bad luck when it comes to video games. You'll get there though, man. Just do your dungeon every day, get in a good guild, save your event keys, and you'll get there one day. I was telling somebody that on the forum, man. You just gotta be patient. Mythics are supposed to be really hard to get. You're not supposed to get a bunch of them right away when you start playing the game. Mythics are like level 500 and up and stuff like that. Use your legendaries, use your underworld troops, use your epics right now, use your Rowan, use your weapons, use your classes. Mythics are like going to the freaking end game dungeon and getting your tier 1 armor and stuff like that. It's not freaking something you should get right away. It's something hard that it's the BFG 9000, right? It's something harder. It's something cool you get later in the game. You're not supposed to get a bunch of them right away. It's the BFG. Reynaldo didn't get his first mythic till almost 1,000. Professor, thanks again. I like your little dance there. Marissa B, I'm level 125, still got no mythic troop. Don't expect it. That's all I got. You know, just save up. It's not, you're not supposed to get them. It's the BFG. So, it's that tier 1 armor in that late game raid dungeon. That's what mythics are. You're not supposed to get them early. Long road ahead, yeah. Reynaldo says mythics at low levels are not good. Even if you get a good one, you need to learn how to build teams. You get a mythic and you feel the need to constantly... Yeah, it could be a detriment. It's kind of like Treasure Hunt. Where it doesn't even... Getting a mythic really early is kind of like playing Treasure Hunt. It doesn't teach you how to play the game. You need to build other teams first. Yeah, like, that's a good point. Let's show the, So if you happen to choose Megavore, I know I did this last live stream, but he's available right now. And Zulgoth isn't. And you gotta get in the groove on this, so I might not play very good at first, but... we need to get everybody up. That's the goal. And then you do this first. This second. This third. So that's what you would be doing there, Taz. Hopefully. I do have higher stats, so you may need to shield a couple times instead of just once. It's hard for me to... That's why I do the new account playthroughs and stuff, because I do have high stats, and I am in a good guild. I can, like, not spend money on the game, but I can't, like, join a bad guild on purpose, or like, keep my stats low on purpose and stuff. Like, I'm doing my best. I can never spend money on the game, like... But it's hard to, like, I'm not going to join a terrible guild on purpose or have low stats on purpose, you know what I mean? That's what the new account playthroughs are for. So I'm going to do another one, Professor. I think I'm really going to do it. Might be like a month, though. Who knows? It's got to get up Megavore here. Get him up, get him up. There we go. Like, as long as this takes to wipe the whole other team, that's how long... Toras would probably take that long or longer. So I'd say Toras is worse than Megavore. And Megavore has a cool third trait, too. Brown and red. Red. Brown and or red. Alright. Gotta set up our dance. And do the dance. Take that. Okay. Trying to play a little bit here. I will get the chat though. I need to do better at like looking at the chat while I'm playing. I got a laptop off to the right and I got my TV off to the left. So I look at my TV, I get to see like 1 or 2 chats over there, but I usually don't look at that. But then I look at my laptop, so I like have to stop playing to look at the chat basically. PS4 problems, you know, just like the code, team codes. Professor says, yay, I'd watch. I'd totally sponsor that. The new Hero Path thing really changed things when you can get warbands and what... Yeah. And not joining a guild until level 20 is still... Yeah, I mean, but that's not too bad. Level 20. You level up really fast. You can get like a level per battle at the very beginning or something. It's not too crazy. I mean, that's how it was when I played. I don't know now. Why'd they have to change it? They shouldn't change the beginning of the game. I mean, I see changing the end game. Why do they keep changing the beginning of the game? Do they think they did a bad job, so they keep changing it? Do games do that often? They change the whole beginning of the game over and over and over? I don't see that very often. Maybe they add in, maybe they add something in, like a new area that you can do if you want to, and it's like optional. But they keep the they keep like the tutorial kind of the same, but they might add in like a separate area that you can go to that you don't have to do. It doesn't force you, but it's a beginner area. That's what they should have done. They kept it the same, but also add in this quest that you can do if you want to, but it doesn't force you to do it. They must think they did bad at the early game, like explaining things, and I can't argue. I think they did a bad job, but I think that's the reason they're changing stuff at the beginning of the game, because people are complaining about how confusing it is, and they're trying to add in more ways to tell you how to play and stuff, but that's just them doing a bad job. It's not like that's a good thing that they're doing. They're correcting mistakes. They're not adding in fun things. That's what it seems like anyway. I haven't played it, so... I feel like they're just correcting bad gameplay at the beginning. Or trying to. Professor says, is there a kingdom weapon? Wild Plains, yes. Kim says it will probably be a while. Marissa, just keep going. It will happen. Mr. Taskmaster, yeah, I think I will wait for Tina to show up. Seems like a good choice. Yeah, for your first mythic, it's hard to tell you to pass up Ironhawk or anything on there because they're all good. I don't know, man. Do whatever you want, you know. Professor, your dancing emoji keeps distracting me. The lemon be groovin'. What up, Scarfade? Elgin says, speaking for myself, when I was a noob, any type of skull damage scared the pants off me. So much potential to backfire, you're not careful. Yeah, like Avenger is probably one you shouldn't do. Fist of Heaven's decent. Or buy them, says Tim. Scarfade says, save up months worth of keys and seals and open chests to get mythics. Open chests first Friday of the month, right at reset going into that Friday. Best chance is troop is just put in the drop table. Yeah, early on you just use all your keys, like super early. Then you start saving them in mid-game. Start targeting the good stuff. But early on you don't have any legendaries, you don't have any epics, you just use your keys. But later on you don't. You gotta get out, you can't stay in that. Some people keep using all their keys always, but eventually you gotta stop doing that. But just because I tell you to save your keys, that's like mid-game. Very early game, you just want to use all of them. Don't use gems on like chests or anything. Like use the keys. If you have keys, use the keys. Don't spend the resources to open chests. That's not a good idea. That's bad value. Most of the time. I think glory chests, if you use your glory on glory chests every once in a while, it's not a bad idea. But like using gems on gem chests, that's bad. I wouldn't do that. You're gonna need gems later, just trust me. And they're hard to get. And it's not worth it. You're probably not gonna get what you're looking for, and it's too costly. Yeah, definitely wait a day to see if it's worth getting, if it's a new mythic. At least a day. You got a whole week, so it's not a better chance on the first day. Same chance last day as the first day. So like Torass, you would not want to, as like a level 500 person that you've been saving and saving and saving, you don't want to throw them and get Torass. You want to wait for the next one. Or wait till it's out of there and try to get a different one. Because right now it's the, not right now, but it was the only one you could get for that 1 week. Some people don't know that too, though. They'll save up a bunch of keys and then a crappy new mythic comes in and they throw all their keys, not knowing it's the only one they're gonna get, and then they get it. And then maybe they still have keys left and they keep throwing them, and they accidentally get 2 or something. So then they're really invested in it. They accidentally got 2 of the new mythic because they didn't know that that's the only one you can get right now, at that time. So then they gravitate to those people saying it's good because they accidentally got 2 with all their keys, the only keys they had. So it kind of props up the people saying bad mythics are good. There's people out there, they're like, oops, I accidentally got this mythic, I better make it good. I accidentally got 2 because I didn't know how the game works, so... And they don't tell you that. I don't think... They do tell you, but they don't, like, scream it at you. They don't scream it at you that it's the only one you can get, and if you keep throwing keys, you're just going to keep getting it. They say it's exclusive to these chests, but... It's not going to, like, warn you or anything when you keep going. They want you to spend those keys. They're not going to, like, keep warning you. Oh, what happened there? Did I not do Megavore? Oops. Well, we'll just get Rowan and shield back or something. That was dumb. What happened there? Blue, brown, and green. There it is. I can just do her. Mr. Taz says, I'm almost level 700 and I have 9 base mythics currently, but I have spent little on the game. Great job, that's pretty good. Professor says, yeah, I'd watch. Yeah, read that. What up, Unknown Damon? Man, I got way behind here. You guys are awesome. Professor says, I like the idea of an orientation, but not exactly the hero path. They should do some separate thing, not force you. If they're going to add something new, I mean. Like, if they put it in the very beginning and they force you to do it, like, that's cool and everything. But if they're going to add something new, who's going to teach anybody? How can we even tell you how to do this other than starting a new account? And they suck at teaching you. The game sucks at... The developers suck at teaching you everything about this game and how to play it and what order to do things in, what to do, what not to do. They don't do that. They want to make money. They want you to be confused. They're trying to confuse you into spending money. Getting, like, impatient FOMO. So their main goal is to make money. They don't mind you being kind of confused. So you accidentally blow a bunch of your resources and have to buy more. Like, that's how I feel anyway. So now they're making it harder for me and that guy and that girl and the other guy 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 to teach you how to play the game, because we don't know, because it's at the beginning and they keep switching it. And that's what they want. They want these new people to be confused and spend money on the game to get ahead. So it's really hard for people that have been playing for so long and level 1000 something to even know what to tell you, because we've never done it. So me and him and her and him, like, we don't know. We can't tell you. It's hard. So the only thing I could do is do a new account playthrough and try it for myself. Vlad says, I've been using all my keys and found like 13 mythics so far. Unknown Damon says, I'm Primal Lee on PS4 platform on Gems of War. Hey, go to my Discord, man. I put my code in the video yesterday or whatever. Vlad says, hello everyone. I'm sorry I'm not so late. Gonna be watching my team play today after the stream. Nice. Some mythics, they have a pretty trash. Yeah. Yeah, what up, Vlad? Elgin's latest crush is Shagaroth. Yeah, it's kind of decent. Vlad says, man, you just said it's true, because if it wasn't for you and your updates, I would have abandoned this game a long time ago. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I like helping new people. I've converted some people to this game. Like, they somehow are watching me because of EverQuest or some other game, and then they start playing Gems of War. Like, it's crazy. Like, they say that to me in my comments. I'm not patting myself on the back or anything. It's just, I've had that happen. Bringing more people to the game. Same with, like, EQ. Like, people that used to play it, they're playing it now because they got nostalgia from watching my videos. And it's free and it's easy to play now, so. Like, man, I'm gonna dig up my old this or that and fire it up. Alright, I should probably be getting off here pretty soon, y'all. I might get another boss chest. If anybody has any more questions, comments, declarations of independence, let me know. It's getting about that time where we're gonna have flip-flopping, cartwheel screaming. And I just did it again, but it's okay. Joshua says, I love this game, but I do not like the lycanthropy added. Yeah, same here. That was a really bad first foot forward. Didn't they do lycanthropy like first? Why would you put your worst... It's like a bad first impression type of deal. Heroic gems aren't bad. It's not a bad idea. I like heroic gems, but to do lycanthropy like one of the first ones you do... I really do think somebody had like a fetish about werewolves or something, like, you know, that one vampire werewolf show, the whatever it's called, with Edward, and I think somebody was on that time. They're like, let's do it, lycanthropy, Edward, baby. I love that show. I feel like that was why they did it. That was the whole reason. It wasn't because it was the best heroic gem or anything. It's the worst. And I've definitely said that before. Team Jacob and Team Edward. They were Team Jacob and they were ready. They wanted to put it into this game. Let's put werewolves in, guys. Team Jacob. Because every other heroic gem is better, I would say. And they did that one first. Why would you do that? James says, any soul farm guides? I don't have Ferris Ra. Well, do the Vault event and get Ferris Ra. That's basically all you can do. not really... The main way to do soul farming now is the vault event. And Ferris Raw. So you're heading down to like the third, fourth option there. I would just wait. Go hard at the vault events, join a good guild, keep that Ferris Raw, get ready to, you know, keep your eye on that Ferris Raw and the Soul Forge or Keytar Week. Soul farming's such a, I do have a bunch of videos on it though, but they probably mostly involve doing Ferris Raw, so I wasn't gonna advertise it because I think they all have Ferris Raw. Because that's the main way you soul farm, other than doing vault. You really just shouldn't worry about it until then. I know, like, some of your troops you need souls to, but just don't level up every single troop, right? You pick and choose. Only level up the troops that you're using. So these people that are having trouble not having enough souls or whatever, I think they're just leveling up every troop they see, and they're not just. You gotta pick and choose. Just find a good team first that you know you're gonna use, and then use your souls on that team. Don't just level up every troop to as high as it can go as soon as you get it. Save your souls. Use them strategically at the beginning of the game. It's the same with like diamonds, and there's some resources people I think they go wild, like you get a new troop and you fully trade it and you fully soul it up, and then you realize you're not going to use it, so then you just wasted all of that. Even kingdom level and power later in the game, people like, oh, I can get this next power in this kingdom, right? It's going to take this many trait stones, this many souls. I'm going to have to use an orb here, an orb there. I'm going to have to go to the, you know, they can get it all done, but then it's like just some weird extra tiny % chance in a weird kingdom that you just wasted all that crap on. You could have saved it up and done it in a magic kingdom. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. So just because you can level, like you should level up Leprechaun, yeah. Do Leprechaun. You should level up Rowan, definitely. Always do that. But some random, if you got Flesh Horror, Flesh Golem, just because you got them doesn't mean you should level them all the way up, because you're not going to use them. You got Grave Knight. Don't level it all the way. Don't waste your souls. Pick and choose what you level early in the game. Leprechaun, Rowan, stuff like that. Your Guardians. Clockwork Sphinx. Goblins. I'm gonna forget Megavore again, aren't I? There we go. They tried to hit my Rowan. Yeah, but I do have soul farm guides, but most of them are either just go super hard in the vault or get Ferris Raw. There is a level 1 challenge you can do in each kingdom, but I'd prefer you do it with your soul farming team. But if you can't, you could do those. That'll get you a little bit. Take your Goblin team or your Rowan team or your King Truffle team and go do the level 1 challenges in every kingdom. But, you know, that's probably the best thing. The best advice I can give you. If you don't have Ferris Raw and you don't have, and it's not a vault event right now and you need souls really bad, other than not wasting souls and joining a good guild and doing the vault when it's there and saving up for Ferris Raw, other than all that, do that first challenge in every kingdom. You can get a lot of souls off of that. Enough to level the important troops that you might need to level, at least. Should have done this first. Dang it. Talking and playing, I suck. Come on. Just want one more boss chest. Still not enough? Oh my god. Don't you hate when this happens? Get all out of whack and do the wrong stuff in the wrong order, and they start hitting your Rowan. Barrier and stuff, you ding-dongs. Here we go. Damon says the most bad cards can actually be quite useful if you learn their traits and cast spell real good. Maybe. Some of them just have terrible traits that you're never going to be able to use, though. Some of their spells are just bad. Well, I don't know. Like... I don't know who. All these do true damage, so those are pretty good, but... I can't use any of those for examples because they're like true damage and mana. But yeah, maybe. There are some troops that are totally useless though. You can't say that for everything. But you could use whatever, of course. Like Duelahan and what else, you know? My top 3 worst mythic video. Those troops are mythics. They have a really high mana cost, they're really hard to get, and then they suck. So it's like the triple whammy. Fallen Vowdies. Go use Fallen Vowdies somehow, you know? And feel like you're not wasting your time, too. You can use her, that's for sure, but do it and feel like you're not wasting time. You gotta add that little caveat on the end of it, yeah. You can use any troop in the whole game if you want. But do it, and then also feel like you're not wasting time. It's like almost impossible. Time is money. Getting things done quickly in this game is better than just like toiling around making weird teams and stuff. I mean, that's fun, but get all your other stuff done first with the good teams, and then try out the bad teams. Because what if something happens? You're messing around with Fallen Vowdies trying to make a team out of it. You haven't done your adventure board, or your dungeon, or your event, or your token farming, or your delving, or your 3 arenas a day. You haven't done any of that. And then something happens to where you can't play anymore that day. And you were screwing around with Fallen Vowdies. Like, don't do that. Make sure you get everything done, then screw around. So use all the good troops, and then screw around with the crappy troops. I don't know what keeps happening here, but I'm just not playing well. There we go. Alright, let's see if I get enough myth stones to do my last boss chest here. How do you get the unicorn from Silverglade? You gotta save up diamonds and wait for it to come in the Soul Forge, or you gotta save up event keys and throw them on a Silverglade week. That, or you gotta get lucky and it's gotta be one of the random 90 mythics you try for while you're throwing gem keys or guild seals or whatever, which isn't recommended. You could get lucky though. That's not the way, like, as a channel, as a person trying to teach somebody how to play the game, I wouldn't recommend hoping and wishing for, like, a random 1 out of 90 chance for a mythic when it's already hard enough to get a mythic. So you gotta target them down, you gotta save your diamonds, save event keys. There's no way to just, like, snap your fingers and get a certain troop. Most of the time. But that's why the Underworld troops are so awesome, because you kinda can. Like class weapons. That's more what you should concentrate on early in the game, not mythics. Like, totally ignore mythics. Don't even think about them. Go get your Underworld troops, go get your class weapons. Stuff you can actually work towards and get. Like, there's a formula, a way to do it. There's no way to actually work hard and get a mythic. It just takes time. You can get a class weapon, though. You can get an awesome weapon just by winning 250 victories. You can get it within a week. You can go get Underworld troops. You just gotta farm City of Thieves every day. That's more important and more realistic. So change the way you're thinking. Don't think about mythics. Think about class weapons and underworld and legendaries. And then if the mythics come, they come. But don't like do your whole gameplay based around like trying to get mythics. That's not a good way to play early. Because later on you're going to be spending a lot of time thinking about targeting down mythics and stuff, so don't do it too early, because you're going to be doing it later anyway. Get out of here, stupid spell damage mitigation jerk wad. Hey, I got it. Clark the Shark, what up? Professor says, lucky, oh no, I'm power level blocked on Silverglade on a mythic, and that's never going to happen on a random key, right? Especially with the more mythics they add, it just gets harder and harder. Maybe back in the day, that's a way you could do it, back in the day. When there was only like 20 mythics, or 1 mythic for each kingdom or whatever. But these days, there's like 90-something mythics, right? There was like 84 when I made my mythic tier list like 6 months ago, so there's probably 90 now, at least. So you got that very small chance at getting a mythic, and then you got that 1 in 90 chance that you get the one you're looking for. That's not the way to do it. That's like doing scratch-offs to try to make money. You do the lottery every week, and that's your whole plan at making money. Ah, we didn't get it. Oh well, almost a 3-hour live stream, y'all. That's not bad. It's Sunday. I might get some aggro, but it's worth it. It's worth it, y'all. Yeah, so the unicorn, the Queen Aurora, you're gonna have to save diamonds, save event keys, wait for Silverglade week, or wait for her to come in the Soul Forge. She is like slightly, like Professor said, since she's a Silverglade mythic, you know, she's slightly more important than like another random. She's not awesome anymore, she's decent. But since she's from a Magic Kingdom, you can add a like couple points onto her tier or whatever. Elgin says, I don't have Ferris Ra yet, but souls will just start stacking up if you're sensible. There are other troops that grant a bonus to souls too. Yeah, there's like, you can do Warlock. Back in the day, it was like Warlock and Valkyrie or something, but just with the vault and everything, I don't even recommend doing that. Just do your level 1 challenges in each kingdom. Let me show that real quick. If you want to really grind out souls and you don't have Ferris Ra or Ironhawk and it's not a vault event, there's like challenges in each kingdom, right? I don't know if you're there yet, but the very first one gives souls. And do that, and there's 34, 35 kingdoms, whatever it is now. They all have it. I've done them, so I can't show you exactly what I mean, but the one right before this, you get souls for everything. So if you're really desperate for souls, do all the difficulty tier 1 challenges, whatever it's called, tier 1 challenges in each kingdom, and the reward is souls, and it's a decent amount. And just use your Rowan team or whatever you got, your goblins, your gob truffle, whatever you got, your guardians. You could do like ferocity here, or finesse here, since it's yellow. But that's the only thing you can really do, and then just be picky and choosy about what troops you level. You're in that good guild, you're getting orbs from getting events done. Maybe you use one here or there to fully level a troop. The green orbs are going to stack up eventually anyway, so if you use a green orb here or there, it's not a big deal, especially if it's a good troop like Leprechaun or Rowan or something. If you just don't have enough souls and you already did all your challenges and you don't have Ferris Ra, it's not a vault event, and you have to use a green orb on Leprechaun or Rowan, like that's a good investment because you're going to use those troops for a very long time, so don't feel bad about doing that. Ugh. Clark, hope you're having a good weekend. Patience is the name of the game, yep. I wish the devs would add on a challenge 10 to 15. I don't know if I would, because I don't have any of them all the way done. Like, I don't want to spend the time to get this glory here. I got so much other crap to do. I don't know if I want more challenges. I've barely done any of them. I know you gotta do them eventually for your power, your kingdom level and power, but I'll probably just wait till then. Like, doing this instead of doing, like, difficulty 12 explore or stuff I have to do, like events and adventure board and dungeon and delves and even 3 arenas a day. Like, I've barely done any of them. Like, I know I'm gonna have to eventually though. It's kind of like leveling all your classes to 100. Like, do you really need like Death Knight or Knight or War Priest at 100? But you're gonna have to do it one day, I guess. So, just doesn't seem like a good usage of time right now for me. But I'll do it one day. But the first one, especially if you're early in the game, even it's because I'm so late in the game too. Like, those challenges might be pretty good for like an early, like a player that's low level. Glory's really good. But Clark said, I did a disenchant, got 2 kingdoms to power 10, 3 to power 9, meddled a troop and crafted weapons. Now I'm all out of souls again, alright? Jewels, diamonds at whatever level was a huge incentive to do it. Yeah. You know how it is, though. I got too many diamonds and too many jewels now. Like, I don't really care. And you only get like 10 diamonds per kingdom, right? So you can get like 350 diamonds. But it takes forever. It's like one of the last challenges, so. Some people say that when you say, like, when you're trying to tell people how to get diamonds, they're like, there's a challenge that has diamonds. But yeah, you have to go through a bunch of them first. It's not the first, second, or third, or fourth, or fifth. It's like the 6th or 7th. And it gets harder and harder. Like, most of mine are on 2 or 3. Like, I don't even care. I don't think, other than the first one, I don't think it's super. Maybe the second one to get the glory. I don't think it's like a great usage of time to be doing challenges, you know? All mine are at tier 2. I haven't done any of them. Here's one that's on tier 4. See, look at this. Like, who cares? You could get 3 arcane trait stones just by doing explore. So this is like the one that starts to be dumb and annoying, and like, I don't want to do it anymore. Especially early. Ooh, I did all of these, huh? Like, look at the last one. You just get chaos shards. You can go do City of Thieves and get that many way faster. It's like you gotta compare like how you could get that stuff other places way faster. You can get gold way faster other ways. You can get souls way faster other ways. You can get chaos shards way faster other ways. That's the whole thing. You can get trait stones other ways way faster. So when is it ever like the best thing to be doing at a specific time? Pretty much never. Unless you're early in the game and you're doing the tier 1 and tier 2. Maybe. That's about it. Or if you desperately need diamonds and you're willing to put in like hours and hours and hours of work, and you only need 350 diamonds to maybe secure like your second Ironhawk or something crazy. Which, that's so much time, like depending on how far you are, you almost might as well just spend money on the game at that point. What up, Beg? How's it going, Sick? Hi, Cinny, you will see the moment then you need to level up all classes to power up kingdoms. Yeah, I know. Eventually, but right now it's a this or that type of situation. Once it's a pressing issue, I will definitely take care of that stuff, but I'm not recommending people take care of that stuff early. It's going to be very, very, very late game, like past me. If you're past me, then do your thing. Do whatever you think's best because you're past me, right? I'm trying to give advice to people lower level or the same level as me, pretty much. And doing all your challenges for something that's going to happen way, way, way later, like past me. or doing the classes, all the classes, for something that's going to be way, way, way later past me. Like, it's hard to tell people to waste time doing that stuff when they could be doing other things that are way more important. I find stuff every day that's way more important than... Like, I could do a couple classes and maybe get a power level here or there. I could do a couple challenges that are coming up pretty soon that I need to do. But I find stuff every day that's more important. It's not even hard. So, just doing what I was... Like, doing Horde chests. Try to get tokens and that new Mimic. Like, I think that's more important. Opening these 300-something vault keys that I got to get those resources. I think that's more important. To get... What are you getting in the end if you get that extra 10 levels of whatever class and get the next power level in whatever kingdom? Like, you're getting a small % chance at a tribute or something? Like, you gotta think of what the reward is compared to what you could get by doing something else. And that's cool because that's a passive thing that's gonna be forever, but I would just wait till it's time. Don't do it early. Do other things that can give you immediate resources and help you right now, not later on. Alright, y'all, I gotta get out of here. It's almost 3 hours now. It's gonna be by the time I get done saying goodbye, so... Remember to like, share, subscribe, consider joining, it helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. See y'all next time. We do need some members. I'm gonna start saying it. I know it sounds greedy or whatever, but if you don't ask, you don't get, so... If anybody wants to join up, I'd really appreciate it. It's $1.99, blue join button, link in the description. Got my invasion video out, I got spoiler video out, I put out an Elden Ring last night. So if you're looking for more content, it's definitely there. Anything you can think of in the game, I probably made a video on it. Join my Discord server and send me a private message if you have any ideas for videos. And yeah. Thank you for joining me today. All my good peoples of the choir, the sinners. Thank you for joining me, Beg for Mercy, Jackson Foreigner, Chad Clipbomb, Sick, Tim U7, The Professor. Professor had a good idea to do another new account playthrough, and I'm gonna do that. So sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. So just go into it thinking like that too. Like if you give me an idea, sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. So don't get mad if I don't do your idea. It's probably because I have other ideas that they're either easier or I can do them first, or I want to do them first or something. So if you send me an idea and I don't do it immediately, don't get mad. It'll still be in there somewhere one day, hopefully. Sick, Beg, Elgin's Toy, thank you so much. Clark the Shark, thank you again. You're a legend. Everybody say thank you to Clark the Shark with that $5. Critical hit, bang. Appreciate it. Professor Elgins, Clark, Chad, Joshua White, thank you for joining us today. Unknown Damon, thank you for joining us. 876 Vlad Maybach, Elgin's Toy, Clip Bomb, The Professor, Damon, Mr. Tazmaster, thank you for joining us today. I hope I helped you at least a little bit, or people in the chat did. There's lots of smart people in the chat. They probably also helped you out, I'm sure. That's why we do these things, because it's not just me. We got lots of smart people in the chat too, so. Reynaldo, Scarfade, U7, Elgin's Toy, Scarfade, Kim Barnes, Marasa B, The Professor with his dancing lemon. You're a legend. Thank you so much. MG Powers, good to see ya. Jackson, Reynaldo, L, Jackson, Clipbomb, Shannon. Shannon was here. She came to church and then she went to church. Reynaldo, Jackson, Mike D. Mike D talking about dudes the whole... Does it stand for dudes or dumps? I like it though. Thank you for adding to the chat, Mike D. I know that you're kind of like my I like having a copy, a koala, a Mike D, a Tim. Like I need you guys. You add something different. All of you add something different to the chat, so it's cool. No matter what it is, it's awesome. Whether you just ask random questions or you say random things, or it still keeps the chat going, so it really helps, no matter what it is. Even if you want to banter with me and argue, like, that still keeps the stream going, like, it helps. It's not anything personal if I ever try to argue back or whatever. Boomstick Fancy Pants, I do that to my brother all the time, and that's my favorite person in the world. We just argue for fun. I don't know, I think I should have been a lawyer. Maybe a bad one, but maybe I think I should have been one. I don't know. I just like to argue. It's never anything against the other person. Sometimes I just take a stance that I don't even believe, just so I can argue. I think it makes you smarter. You see both sides. And then the other person kind of sees both sides. Even if you're wrong, you can still argue and get smarter. Anthony, Kim, Chad, Mike, Roman B, Reynaldo, DM Cry 097, Jackson, Anthony, FS Fan 73, ACAC, Mike D, Jackson, Elgins with the poop poop, you're a legend. Winnie 07, good to see you, Winnie. I like your name. Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. I just like that name, Winnie. Winning, Charlie Sheen, Boomstick, FS Fan, Mike D, Elgins, Tim, Richard Sherman, Richard Simmons, and Little Richie, Mark Joey, Mr. Tazmaster, you're a legend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Trey Bobuff is, of course, a legend. Appreciate it. The Popcorn. Boomstick Fancy Pants. The Guild Leader. Remember, there's spots in Mana Bombers. Hit me on the Discord or something. And that's as far as I can go back. Anthony, Shannon, Tim, Elgins, some of the first people here. Appreciate it. And we're out of here. Drager's here. Thank you, Drager. Tim did some pancakes. Alright. We'll see you guys. Have a great day. You're the best. Beg says, any highlights I need to look forward to when I watch the stream? Let me think. What's something I went crazy about on the stream? You guys could probably tell me. I'm sure it's fresh in your mind, and somebody's mad about something. Somebody who's mad about something, tell me what I said, so Beg can go to it. What was I talking about? I don't even know. Yeah, that's how it goes. I just say things and I forget. That's how important it is to me. It's very serious. I'm very serious, and I hate the stuff that yeah. It's so serious that I forget what I even said. Oh, I forget. What was I talking about? See, I don't even remember, y'all. Isn't that crazy? I'll do a 3-hour live stream and forget what I was talking about. Because I say so much crap. As far as Gems of War goes, we did Adventure Board, Dungeon, Invasion. We did some Horde chests. And a little bit of Vault Keys. But as far as like the off-topic banter, I can't even remember. I was just doing my normal thing, so you'll just have to watch and see, I guess. I don't know, bro. I'll hit you on Discord if I remember, though. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. See y'all next time. Tomorrow's weekly preview. EverQuest coming soon. Teams Tuesday, and then live stream Wednesday. So see y'all there. That's the schedule going forward. Have a great Sunday. Peace out. You're the best. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it. All the support, too.